Nothing, mate. How you going?
I'm well.
Yeah.
G'day, mates.
Yeah. Now we need to jump on trampolines in Hawaiian shirts.
Wow, that's an image I didn't need.
That's that's George Lopez, bro.
No,
Yeah.
it's Cheech. It's Cheech and Chong, bro. George Lopez. Why would I watch the George Lopez show?
Because it was on TV.
Well, this just reminds me of was it Banana Boat ads? It was like that. Oh, it was about SPF fucking 50 sunscreen.
Yeah, but that was the Banana Boat song.
Yeah, no, but it was like me no fry. It was about eggs.
Oh,
me no
nah.
fry.
I was talking about the little Banana Boat baby. You know,
you
he's
go.
like, Banana Boat, it's fun protection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This one reminds me of I had when I was a kid. We had some childhood mates who had like a little hydraulic Cheech and Chong car, and it used to go up and down and play this tune.
Yeah, sick.
Nice.
So that's all I'm picturing right
Oh,
now.
yeah, it's
But
low rider shit, eh?
low rider
For sure.
shit, boys.
Yeah.
How are we today, boys?
Yeah, pretty
Fantastic.
good.
Pretty good. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Wow.
good. It's hot.
It is hot.
Hot
It is
all
hot.
day.
Steamy.
Not too bad now, but today was gross.
It'll get flowing.
Yeah. No, I'm doing good though.
Doing good?
Yeah, had a pretty good week, bro. Like I was saying earlier, had a fresh cut tonight, so
Feeling
coming in
fresh.
hot. Coming in hot.
We love that. Shout out to Nasi Tongi as well. That's bit of whānau for you boys, but my barber too, mate. He
Whānau?
tidies me up most Wednesdays.
You're gonna have to teach us these words. What's whānau?
Whānau. Have a guess.
Friend?
Close.
Family?
Bang.
I thought that was whānau
Depends.
or whānau.
Depends how who's
Whānau.
saying it. If there's an Aboriginal trying to say it, it sounds a bit like that.
It sounds like foreign, not foreign.
No, that's just you, Brad. That's just you, bro.
The last guy should be getting to pronounce F words, eh?
Not an F, Jace. It's a WH,
So
bro.
what do we say? Kia ora whānau.
Kia ora whānau.
Kia ora whānau.
Kia ora koutou. You're going to say kia ora koutou.
Kia ora koutou. Is that good?
That's good, bro. That's good. We got some work to do. But
Kia ora.
all right, boys. I wanted to start this body a little bit differently today and talk to you guys about some guilty pleasures. I hit you up before the pod. Your head went in a different space. When I said guilty pleasures, you both looked at me with a corkscrewed head.
Yeah.
But what I meant was some guilty pleasures throughout the week. For example, I've been watching all three Batmans. I know it's probably Jace. You'd be a Batman fan, surely.
Which, are you talking about Christopher Nolan Batmans?
Nah, we're talking Christian Bale, bruv.
All of them.
Yeah, Christopher
I love
Nolan
all of them.
directed them.
thought Christopher Nolan was the actor.
Nah.
Don't come at Jason with Batman facts.
I was
bro.
going to
He's
say,
gonna
yeah.
fucking-
Nah, they're great movies. All three of them.
Yeah.
You've got to have a favourite.
Oh, definitely Heath Ledger.
Dark
the
Knight.
Joker. Dark Knight. Love it.
Yeah, I keep falling asleep during the Bane one. I don't think I've seen the
really?
ending.
Oh,
Yeah, I've tried to watch it 3 times.
It's pretty good. I think they round that series out really well. Do you like the OG Batmans with Michael Keaton?
Is that with the Iceman?
Yeah,
it
that's
the Iceman?
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, so
But that's
that's how I always remember Batman being. And then when Christian Bale came onto the scene, I thought it would be similar to that. So I was like, nah, I'm a cool cat. I'm not watching that. And then rewatching it now that I'm a bit older, I'm like, holy shit, there's the whole storyline and everything in it.
yeah.
It's completely different watching it now as opposed to when I was younger.
But those OG Batmans probably brought one of the best soundtrack songs ever. Seal, "Kiss by a Rose."
Hell yeah.
The whole-
That'd have to be a Keaton one.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. So but Seal's in Gotham and shit, bro. It's like got that, like that's the video clip. Like it's pretty good. Such a good.
It's red hot.
Such a good song.
I'm picturing like seals in Gotham.
I've got a guilty pleasure, bro.
Here we go. All right.
So the kids, right? When they finish their dinner every night, can I get dessert? Most nights it's no. But one night I was feeling a little bit naughty myself, and I was like, yeah, we'll get some. I'll order some ice creams. So I got.
What do you call it? Dessert or like what do you call like a treat? Treat for the kids?
Yeah, well, treats are like dessert is just after dinner.
Yeah. Do you call
Yeah.
it dessert?
Yeah,
Like, they go, oh, can we have dessert?
yeah.
Yeah.
If it's after dinner and it's a treat, then it's like, I don't know, like Allen's lollies or something like that. But a dessert is like ice cream. You know, or cake.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines, a bit more decadent. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, we'll get something. And so I Uber Eats like 15 ice blocks, like ice creams and shit, like Maxi Bonds, Gay Times, fucking all sorts of shit. I gave the kids all one each, and then I ate 5 of them.
Fuck.
Oh, that's doable. You must have been in a mood.
I was in a mood, bro. Yeah, I was feeling real naughty.
Are you sure the Gay Time wasn't through your Grinder app?
No. There's not. What is it? Caramel? Is it? I don't enough caramel in Grinder, bro.
But the reason why I asked you about what you call it as well, everyone's got a word for it. We call it special in our household. Like, oh, should we go down and get some special?
Okay.
Usually that's like munchies or treats or. Jace, do you have a word for it? Do you call it dessert?
Yeah, just dessert, bro.
Dessert. You guys are.
The special
That's a
sounds
boring
like
name.
if you're going out for the special, it sounds like you're going down to the massage parlor, bro.
Oh, that type of special. $1. Another guilty pleasure of mine this week, boys. I came across a couple of Flow Rider songs, and I was just thinking how, like, at the time, again, pretty corny, but in hindsight, especially when they used it in the Hangover movie, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta make that booty go da da.
Yeah, bro.
On, bro. My House, a couple of old classics, but those were some guilty pleasures for me.
Cool fact about me concerning Flow Rider. It wasn't for a fucking very long time. I'm thinking 10 years that I realized that his name is spelt like it's Florida.
Yeah. I just said that to Aiden like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just like taking the piss, and he's just like, I know, cunt. I'm like, oh.
I forgot. I forget about it. Like it's not that important, I guess. But then, yeah, that's how he got his stage name.
Yeah.
Florida, split it into 2.
It blew my mind, bro.
And for those paying attention at home, I did restrict my swearing last week, but we're back to the regular program.
Oh, is this your guilty pleasure for this week? You just let all the swears out?
Well, I've just said the C word, but I'll keep it tone, but I'm going to use them. I'm not going to far out some G Willikers my way through this podcast again.
I was quite enjoying it, but we heard some feedback throughout the week that it's not as authentic, I think.
Well, Maldives actually have like cool ways of swearing, like naturally, eh? Like, it's like in your culture, I swear, you know, you just say like different
saying
words.
Budu.
Yeah, see,
you say
I've never
Budu
heard
for dick,
Budu
yeah.
before until I started hanging out with you guys.
Oh, really?
Did you guys make that up?
No.
Nah.
That's a
It's an actual
Yeah.
slang.
yeah.
Budu means butt.
No, it means dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you want to see my budu?
What's Budu then?
Hey, touch my Budu.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's dick,
Okay. Yeah. You know what we call in New Zealand?
Well,
Laho.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was growing up, I thought the NZ one was Lau Lau. Do you know
Lau
that?
Lau?
Yeah.
Now I haven't heard that one.
That must be one of the
You've
other
been
islands.
Told some Lau Laus.
I used to use the old Shazer in
Scheisse?
in French class, but my French teacher could speak German, so she knew I said Scheizerhausen, and then got straight to the principal's office.
What's Hausen?
Shit house.
Yeah, but apparently in German, Scheisenhausen isn't even a word. Like, that's just some shit that
It's
some
just
people
two
made
English,
up.
just putting two German words translation together, I suppose.
It sounds good though.
But she knew what I meant, so she sent me straight to the principal's office.
She put 2 and 2 together.
I was like, must have, just like me, apparently.
Yeah.
And she would have known you created the slang as well, going, that's not even a thing in Germany. You've just put 2.
Oh
these two
yeah,
together."
she was quite clever. I think she spoke like 6 languages, so
Bitch.
you had quite a few that you could choose. But if there are any European countries near France, she's pretty much got you.
You know what I never understood was learning Shakespeare in school. Like,
Why?
Why he invented like a lot of words, like actually created
correct,
them.
yeah. Even a whole, like, almost different language.
Well, I'm pretty sure he created the word decadent.
Did he?
I heard or seen that somewhere the other day, and I was like, oh,
I used that word in this podcast already, didn't I?
yeah. Well, there you go. Thanks, Shakespeare.
Thanks, Shakespeare.
Thanks, Bill.
I was just about to ask, do you guys ever talk in Shakespearean? Sounds like you do.
Art thirsty. That's what
You
I say when I
actually
go to
can.
the pub. Yeah.
Yeah. Wherefore art thou?
Where are you, cat?
Going down the guilty pleasures road, boys, it took me back to when I was a kid, and some of the greatest memories growing up was me and my younger brother. We used to love our WWE. We'd go home and watch it after school. We'd set it up on record. We'd go watch it, and then we'd go out on the trampoline and practice all the moves. Did you guys ever do?
Oh,
have a
yeah.
childhood like that?
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite things to do, and we ended up taking things to quite the extreme. We'd have the trampoline, and that's where we'd wrestle. But we also had a backyard fence and a roof. So we'd take inspiration from Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. Mum would come home, man, and we'd be doing swanton bombs off the roof, onto the trampoline, like everything. And she actually sent me a message about it throughout the week and was just like, I remember having to leave the whole situation and just go for a walk, and she was so upset with it. And I could only imagine coming home, finding your 4 kids jumping off the roof and body slamming each other on the trampolines and stuff like that. So
Any broken bones?
no broken bones from wrestling, because me and my brother had some good chemistry. We'd choreograph it quite well. But all the injuries came from like crack the egg. Crack the egg's a dangerous one, bro. Double bouncing.
Going back to wrestling
Backyard
and that
wrestling.
with your mates. Me and Dirty Dick Rick. I don't know if you guys know, or you might, Jason.
Yeah, you guys still wrestle.
Bro, we still get into it a little bit, but it's it's not WWE style anymore. But we've known each other for over 30 years. Me and Dirty Dick Rick.
Wow.
And when we were kids,
It's longer than I've been alive.
yeah, dude, that's fucked, eh?
It's good.
And he used to come over and stay over, him and his brothers and me other mates and that. We used to climb up on the wardrobes because nothing was like built in
Oh, thanks, Ben.
in those days. And so you climb up on the wardrobes and we'd have all the mattresses out and we'd jump off the mattresses and fucking, put the fucking elbow in and shit. But it was fucked because you're so high to the roof. Like you've got like half a meter, you know what I mean? So you're like crouched up on top of this thing trying to like launch yourself at a distance and not hit your head on the roof and shit. And
We'd be on the edge of the gutters, making sure that the gutter doesn't snap as soon as we jump off as well.
Did you have those shitty pine cupboards? Like,
Yes.
those?
Yeah.
We tried jumping off one of them once and just my fucking feet went straight through the top of it. So we just took the fucking top out and hope Mum didn't notice. And when she goes to hang the clothes up, fucking whole
There's
thing,
light coming through.
Yeah.
How long did it take for her to notice?
First time she hung my clothes up after I did it.
Did you cop it?
Nah, because she's like, oh, it's an old busted wardrobe and it doesn't matter. And I'm like, oh, sweet, thank Christ.
It
Did
did
she?
it
So
itself.
she wasn't like, how does the roof fall out of this thing? She knew that yous were on top of it.
Oh, doing dumb shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was one we used to do, like jump off the cupboards and shit onto beds and like all the bean bags and stuff. But did you ever like stand your trampoline up on its end and then run up it?
Run at it.
Wall flip?
Yeah, or run at it, or you run up it and then grab the top of it and hang on to it as it falls down.
Oh yeah, dude, that was so much fun.
Yeah, dude, we like.
You wouldn't have had many trampolines growing up, bro. That's how you fucking ruined them.
Oh, bro, we
Bro,
were
trampolines in our day,
They're pretty
built to last.
indestructible.
They
Yeah,
built
yeah.
to last, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I think we had that trampoline for like because when we had the pubs, the only thing that got fucked it was like drunk cunts going out and sleeping on it. And like a dude fell asleep with a dart and put it on there and it burnt this hole in it and then it woke up and he was like through the fucking hole because he was a big fat cunt. I was just like, man.
He's just because it created like a soft spot in the tramp.
Yeah.
So he'd like slide towards it.
Yeah, and Dad's like, oh, we can't play on trampoline anymore, and we're just like, the fuck, like
We always had
trampoline.
we always had a trampoline, and we probably had it for about 6 or 7 years. And then we got an upgraded trampoline. It was like one of those Olympic ones where it would just bounce way higher.
Oh yeah, what
Man.
a rectangle one.
Was it yellow?
Nah, it was oval. It was.
Oh,
we started with a
oval.
rectangle, ended up with an oval one. But same thing. Me and my brother just looked at each other like, "Is that us? We're on." But some of the greatest memories growing up with that, and then it progressed into. Not necessarily me, but my brothers were into their skating, which I've spoken about on the pod before. And they went to what they'd do is they'd take the wheels off the scooters.
Take the trucks off.
Yeah, and they'd wrap
the
scooters, bro, and then they'd wrap them up, wrap the tail, all the sharp corners up with old shirts and tape, and then they'd practice all their scooter tricks on the trampoline, and it'd be like their own little training grounds.
Yeah.
Still wrecks
Then
your
they go-
shins, but
Oh, bro, yeah, still some injuries with
Yeah.
those ones, and I stayed clear of that. And it would eventually become to getting the bikes on there, and obviously we're all growing and getting older as well. That's what happened with the tramp.
Well,
Bike went through it.
you know, I was saying like we had to do the run up the tramps and that. None of us ever got hurt doing that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Mum and Dad bought one of those big springless trampolines with the big cage around
Yeah.
it. Dad's like, oh, I'll give it a go. And he's like, probably like 50 something at this stage. In there with my brother, double bounces my brother. He goes through the fucking door, falls out, breaks his elbow. I was like, the first time we've had a safe trampoline like ever in our history of his family. And it's got a net around it. He goes through the bloody, somehow gets between the overlapping panels, gets through it and breaks his elbow. Had to have a car. I don't think he could get a cast because of where it was broken. He just had to sling it for a couple of weeks.
That's cooked.
Poor bloke. And he's a little bit older as well, eh?
Nah, he's my dad or my brother.
Oh, it was your brother. Oh, sorry, I thought it was your dad.
my dad double bounced my brother. Dutzed him out the door.
Yeah, that'll put some hairs on his chest.
Like getting accidentally double bounced is the worst feeling though.
Oh, absolute fear.
Yeah, I know, right? Like you go down and you think your feet are gonna hit, and then you look down and like everybody's on the tramp.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, and the tramp flings up obviously, and it like sends a shockwave from your feet up and like whiplashes your fucking neck at the end of it.
And then you get the G-forces coming back down too if you get really fucking high.
Yeah, well, because if the people who are double bouncing you are big enough, when it shoots you back onto your feet, you actually scorpion, and so the double bounce actually hits you in the head as well because your fucking feet end up above your head.
That's the one I used to get if I got double bounced, but it always like because I was like long gangly kid, bro. It'd be a knee to my face.
Oh yeah,
like you hit down and your knee like blasts up into your face before you start your
Oh
launch.
shit.
Yeah.
That's how my little sister broke her leg, and she was like 4 or 5 years old. So she didn't know that it was broken. It took a couple of days for us to really realize what had happened. But she was double bounced as well, doing crack the egg on the tramp. And my little brother, double cracked the egg, all right, and cracked the fucking shin as well while he was at it. That's enough dribble for today, boys, and let's get on into it. G'day, mates, and welcome back to another episode of Your Mates Podcast, proudly brought to you by our mates over at Top Sport. Make sure that you download the app and head over, sign up using the promo code Your Mates with a capital Y. While you're at it as well, go ahead and follow Brouhaha Brewing on Instagram. Check them out on Facebook as well. They are the lager that fuels the pod. And I was thinking, boys, without the guys at Brouhaha, I think the podcasts would be very short. I think they would be very
Flat.
They'd be very flat. So, it is a massive shout out to the boys, and they keep us going. So if you do enjoy the content, you enjoy the yarns, and you want to speak more like us, make sure that you head down to your local your locals and request them to stock some Brouhaha. That's the best way that we can help out the lads over there. Speaking of the boys, we're actually going to meet up with the Brouhaha guys on Friday, Jace.
Yep. Yeah.
At Sporting Globe and Surfers.
Pretty excited about that.
Watch some footy.
The double hitter.
Yeah, it should be exciting. Who is it? Dogs and Manly and Panthers and
Bunnies. Yeah, it's
All I have to do is remember that it's Surface, not Rabina.
Yeah, I think
We
Ben
don't
thought it was Rabina too.
We don't want a repeat of State of
Surfers.
Origin, bro.
yeah.
Just write it on your hand, like the old Homer ones, you know.
Nah. And I'm looking forward to it as well. So we'll be down with the boys there and expect some big things coming from us and Brouhaha Brewery. While you're at it as well, make sure that you head over to whichever platform that you're listening to us on. Give us a 5-star review, a couple of comments. We've also got a YouTube channel, so head over to that. You can leave some comments on there. That is at Your Mates Podcast. And over on Facebook, we're the same. TikTok, we are the same. And Instagram is your.mates.pod. We do share different content throughout the different social media platforms, so make sure you're following us across all of them. And we've got some big things coming soon. Anything else with the house rules there, boys? Anything I missed?
Nah, I think
No,
so.
Get on into it.
You've done pretty good there for Brouhaha.
Alrighty. The boys do good for us, so we've got to do them well. And again, guys, make sure that you head into your local bottle-o, whatever it is, and make sure that you request Brouhaha to be stocked on the shelves.
Yes. That is Brouhaha.
Yeah.
Brouhaha.
I was thinking throughout the week we should do like a ooh-ha-ha moment of the week type thing where it's like ooh-ha-ha. I always do the ooh-ahs, but you add the extra ha on the end of that, and it's the ooh-ha-ha. So, but again, we got some things coming up with the boys, so we'll chat about it on Friday.
I've got a ooh-ha-ha moment.
Ooh, what is it, bruh?
Jared Warrior-Hargraves coming back from a 4-week suspension.
Yep.
Straight into a fucking taking Verrills' head off, straight back into a suspension.
Ooh-ah, right.
See you later, mate.
It's 11 weeks he's had this year.
I didn't understand as well. Like they let, I think the Roosters scored off it, or at least play the remainder of the set out before they actually pulled it up.
Yeah, it was like five tackles later, dude.
It's so dumb.
It's again,
But
it still gives the Roosters a big advantage.
I watched the game. I saw
Verrills
it
was
happen.
out.
I didn't see him actually connect, but the way he was picking Verrills up off the ground, like play the ball, mate, play the ball.
Please play it. Please play
the ball. I was like, oh,
Guilty.
He hit him. Like, yeah, you could tell straight away.
Well, we'll get on to some of our games, but first we'll cover some of the headlines in and around the NRL and the Rugby League. Boys, we came across a headline this week that John Hopewati has actually been banned from attending all Tigers home games for life. The reason why is that he actually grabbed New South Wales Rugby League Chief Executive David Trotton, and he had an explicit rant, and he called him a dog cunt.
Yeah, fair.
Because the New South Wales Rugby League refused to lift a 10-year ban that would have allowed him to play third grade rugby league with his son, Will.
Yeah, right.
So he had a ban. He attempted to lift it. They said, nope, no way, Hopper. You're not going to be doing that. And so he went up to the chief executive and said, you're a dog cunt.
What?
That sucks for him because his favourite kung fu movie is The Tiger's Hidden Finger.
Crouching Tiger.
He did that at
finger.
Tigers too,
Yeah.
Yeah. Guilty
wait,
pleasures.
What was his original
bum
10
fingering.
year for? What was his 10 years for?
Oh,
It wasn't for the finger stuff. It was for
Nah, it
something
wasn't.
else.
It was
wasn't
fight. It was fighting.
Was
I
it
think.
bashing something? Yeah, bashing someone.
Yeah.
yeah. Look,
In the
and,
stands
and
or
to see how he handled the whole situation, it's probably a good thing that they didn't lift the ban. Like, imagine playing third grade rugby league and then being like, "Fuck!" You
Yeah,
look
but-
up and Hopper's sitting there with thumb up, like
As long as
imagine
he.
next to his
sorry,
son.
go, Brad,
Oh,
go.
sorry. As long as he doesn't get banned from Instagram and that, I'm okay with it. Like
Yeah.
his Instagram shit is fucking funny.
Anything except social media.
Yeah.
But imagine tackling like Will and like snapping him. Then you just got Hopper standing over the top of you while you're getting up out of a tackle.
Breathing over you.
Fucking straightening his finger.
Do you?
Or hooking it. Sorry.
All the boys are warming up and he's stretching his fingers.
Yeah, he's doing push-ups on his fingers.
Big Hopper. He's a fucking unit, man.
He's a fucking character,
Yeah.
all right.
I think
I
you,
love him.
You need characters
Absolutely.
like that in the game, though. But
Yeah.
100%.
like, but honest to God, one of them is enough. Like one
Just
of
one,
those
yeah.
is like if we had if like any of the other Hopperwadis turned out like him, thank God they all seem like nice boys. But
They do, yeah.
yeah, that's all you need. Like if you had two of them, imagine two of them rocked up to an event together.
yeah.
Like, oh,
And they just egg each other on or like stir each other up.
yeah, it'd. Or imagine the amount of ass fingering they could get to with two blokes with 10
Holy.
fingers.
Where are the boys?
Speak-
They're over in the corner just giving each other hoppers.
Oh, shit. Speaking of hectic families, I don't know.
That's where Gerbo's inspiration
I
comes
don't,
from.
I don't know if you've got this in your notes, Benny, and I'm sorry if you do.
No, that's all right.
But Josh Papali'i's missus fucking got in a brawl in the stands.
Yeah, a couple of weeks
And-
back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
maybe
it might have
maybe
been the
he-
episode you weren't here.
Yeah, exactly. No, so go
Yeah.
share your thoughts on
Oh,
that.
well, I was just saying hectic families, man. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, well,
Like,
they're- like, yeah,
I mean, you
think
look
this-
at Josh and you're like, yeah, okay, what's his missus? Like, I thought his missus would be nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But
I
he's,
thought
he's
so
only
too.
31 or 32, so maybe that's why he's so rough.
There's Tarpany's missus
Maybe
as
she,
well.
maybe
who's
she
been in
just
the headlines.
Maybe
Oh,
she's just
really?
been flogging him up.
Tarpany's girlfriend, right, Jace? Been in the headlines in the last couple of years. For,
Oh yeah, that was when she blew up at Ricky. That was 2020, I think.
geez, I'm
when
living
he-
in the past.
Yeah, when he got dropped and she called him out on Instagram and shit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So there's some good girls in
Yeah.
the.
Over the Raiders.
Good on you, standing up for your man.
Yeah, some strong women.
Yeah.
Good on yous. like physically strong.
I think old Hopper needs a strong woman in his life.
Oh God.
Get him on the right.
Well, no, I think that's why his boys have turned out nice. Must have had a sweet woman.
100. Next part that we're going to move on to, boys, is a little bit of contract negotiation stuff with Isaac Moses. You guys and the listeners would know that I'm a big fan of Isaac Moses.
Your favourite manager.
My favourite manager. And he's renowned for having contract clauses in the contract. So this latest one to come to light is actually Newcastle Knights coach Adam O'Brien. And the clause is that he has to finish in the top 12 this year in order to extend his contract for 2027.
So
Are they not 12th right now?
Yeah, but why 12?
So Isaac Moses is
coming in
Adam,
the second,
Adam O'Brien's manager.
Well, it's not
yeah.
the bottom half of the bottom 8, I guess. Maybe that's why.
But that's just a weird number to even pick at, and to put your job on the line for as well.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe 12 is a bit more.
I mean, Adam signed it.
Maybe 12 is a bit more reachable than 8 with the squad that he's got. Seeing as he
Do you
can't
think
pick a fucking halves
Do you
pairing.
think Isaac said 8 and then Adam's gone, nah, give me 12?
Yeah, I reckon for sure.
There's some negotiations
He's like-
in that. Or he would have went, nah, give me 16.
He said 16, yeah.
Yeah.
He said 16.
And then they met at 12.
They met at 12.
That's the only thing that seems to make
Because
sense.
they fluke getting in last year, I reckon. Still,
But Adam O'Brien is actually contracted, and this doesn't apply to next year and the following year. So he's already coaching 25-26. It's only to extend 2027. So it's just a weird clause, and again, so far away that it wouldn't really have an effect on the 27 season.
It's for this year that he has to finish in 12.
Correct. Yeah.
But he
that's-
still has another 3 years.
Yeah.
If
He's playing for 2027.
but
Yeah,
he's-
it doesn't
he's
make
a-
sense, bro.
he's a dude that could get sacked anyway, though. Like Adam O'Brien, if the
Surely.
Knights keep going shit. Because how many halves pairings has he had this year, or how many times has he chopped and changed
dude.
it? Like,
they've had fucking 6 different combos.
yeah, like they literally brought Phoenix. They trained Phoenix crossing up as a 9, and then fucking brought him in at half last week. or
Brought
the
him
week
in at
before.
half. They got and then they got
Great head of hair though.
agreed. Then they got Cogger, who was a gun at Penrith fucking when he
Hastings.
had to, and then
There's
just can't
two-
even make the team.
A couple of Pommy boys have
Hastings
been
is
going,
going.
like,
Fucking,
had their moments.
Will Price is just sitting on the sideline waiting
Gamble.
to be fucking picked. Gambles.
Broke his
He's
hand.
a liability.
I don't think I think he's been pretty good this year.
No, he is a
He has
liability.
been consistent.
I think he's a complete liability, but he's an animal, which is great. He's like footy brain.
How's he a
It's like-
liability?
Because he just because he does dumb shit, bro.
Last
gives
year
away
I'd agree.
penalties.
This year I think he's been really good compared to last year. I think.
He's developed a lot since Brisbane. I'll give him that.
Yeah. I think he like Brisbane. Fuck, bro. He had some dumb shit, bro. He loved. He reminds me of Jack
Josh
Hetherington.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
Josh
yeah.
Reynolds.
Nah,
He's the half version of
of Jack
Hetherington. I agree,
Hetherington,
bro.
I reckon, bro.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like
the
him
hottest
too.
head.
Yeah,
Like,
it kind of looks like, and they both play for the Knights.
and he would. It didn't matter who would be arcing Gamble up. He would go for them.
Yeah. Go
like
for
it'd be Jaden Sewer or something on the other side. You're like, I'm not sure you should be doing that, bro. Like,
It's
Yeah.
that cheeky shit, like grabbing them by the shirt and laughing in their face and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just stirring. Cunts
Well, a
up.
lot of the time he's the aggressor as well, which is
Yeah.
very Jack Hetherington-esque. So, speaking of the contract negotiations, boys, there's some news that's come out to light, and it brings tears of joy to me. It gives me butterflies when I see this type of stuff. Tommy Turbo has actually put forward, but it did get declined, unfortunately. But he put forward an offer to have $750,000 cut over the next couple of years, due to him playing less than 30 games since signing the deal in 2022.
Why would they not allow that?
Trebojevic
nah.
feels
You
guilty.
don't like it?
Nah,
Trebojevic reportedly feels guilty that he has taken up such a big slice of the Seagulls' salary cap space in recent years, and wants his pay cut. He wants the extra funds to go towards boosting underpaid players' salaries and also helping to lure rival talent to the club.
Yeah.
The NRL shut down the Seagulls' proposal, believing it would be a dangerous precedent.
I reckon so too, because you do that and then you'll have every fucking club like starting to edge players to take pay cuts.
I mean, I think it's
and
just such a big cut.
Yeah,
as well.
but it's him that's asking for it. It's not
Yeah,
the
but
club.
if they start it, if they let them do it, then like clubs will start to use that. They're
Yeah,
like, oh well, Tom
clubs will
Trebojevic
leverage that.
did it,
Yeah.
and they'll just like start they'll start pushing players. Like they won't be like, "Hey mate, take a fucking pay cut," and it's like.
But I think that creates turmoil between the club, the players, and everything. Like if they're like, "Nah, fuck that, I'm not doing it." If Ponga's getting 1.2 or whatever,
yeah, that's what
Well,
I mean.
that's
Like,
it should be like, okay, if the player wants to, then sure,
Mm-hmm.
why not? But like clubs shouldn't be allowed to, like what you're saying. Like clubs are like, oh, we want you to do this. Like it shouldn't be like be able to be forced onto a player. But if the player wants to do it, I can't see why not. Especially in Tom Turbo's fucking case where he has done himself in what 6 times in the last fucking 3 years.
Well, the scenario is a little bit different, and that's where I guess Tom, when Tom says that he's actually only played about 20 games over the last 2 years, I believe, and he's just taking such a big salary cap.
Yeah.
So
Like,
there's logic in it.
There is definitely logic because if you let's say he gets injured again next week. This week he gets injured again, right? And he has to take the whole preseason, like the rest of the season,
Don't say
preseason,
that.
and a couple of weeks off at the start of the year, right? Then that's like people are going to be saying, I can't believe that he's on this amount of money. He's fucking
he
he's
gets
useless.
ridiculed
He
either
gets
way.
injured. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
but they're not saying that now while he's fucking killing it.
Not while he kills it, but he only plays fucking
But maybe
15 games a year.
maybe it's a fucking big old smokescreen from Manly, and they did nudge him towards taking a pay cut because they're trying to make up for money they lost on Josh Schuster.
If they've done
possibly.
that, they've done it in the right way, because all reports have said that Tom's come forward with this the whole approach and the idea.
Sounds like a Manly thing to say. Fuck, can't
Well,
trust
I was
going to
mention something
dogs.
about Penrith as well, but you know what? Fuck you.
We'll
No,
skip
apparently
them.
Cleary did that a couple of years ago, where he proposed a pay cut as well because of his for whichever reason. I don't think he was out as long as Tommy Turbo, but it has been done before. I guess this one was a little bit more public because of the amount of money that he was requesting to be cut, and it's unheard of as well. So there's players like Latrell Mitchell who have been out throughout the whole season and been involved with some white powder substance allegations and whatnot. And you don't
Jason
hear him.
Taumalolo comes to mind as well with his massive
Exactly.
contract.
But
Like
you don't-
first couple of years of it, he
You
was
don't
pretty
hear
much
these
injured.
guys talking to their clubs about
Yeah.
taking a pay cut.
Like
Every man.
Tino just did his ACL and he's gone for a whole season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Signed a 10-year contract and then injured himself for a season.
And I think, like I said, just to finish off with this sort of stuff, but it goes to show the type of club that we are at Manly and the type of blokes that the Trebojevic brothers are as well. But I did.
Absolute wankers.
This guy supports his
Only-
club so much he won't wear their jersey after a loss.
No, it's not a loss of Adam G's reffing, but
Adam G.
Nah, he refed our game.
Yeah. You don't even remember the ref you hate. You
No, I
said his
do.
name like, what's his name?
Peter Goff.
Why'd you say Adam G then?
Because Adam G is a good ref, and we wouldn't have lost if Adam G was reffing because he's a good ref.
Good save. Good save.
Yeah, okay.
Save that was
Stuck,
Jesus.
stuck the landing.
I'm getting better with these fucking little comebacks, Jace.
Yeah, fucking oath, yeah.
All right, on to the next part, boys. We're actually going to go on to another headline, which was the NYC comp potentially returning. Do you think there's room for it in the game? Do you think we need it, or do you like the whole Q Cup and the New South Wales Cup scenarios and having players come through those systems?
I'd love to see it.
It
miss it.
Doesn't really phase me.
I'd love to see it.
Well, they've got Harold Matts.
It's just a step
It's
between,
easier.
you know what I
But
mean?
they've got Harold Matts, Jersey Flag, fucking New South Wales Cup, Queensland Cup. Like, why do you need another
But are
one?
they all broadcasted?
Yeah, I think you can watch nearly all. I think you can watch all of them.
It just doesn't hit the same as broadcasting one of the local teams that you have always supported. It's a lot easier to jump into an under-20s game when you're familiar with all the teams. You can obviously track a lot of the players coming through, but that's my whole thing with the Harold Matts and all that. Those situations is like it's not as nostalgic. It's not as inviting when they're wearing, I guess, jerseys that aren't so recognisable.
Get out and support grassroots footy, then. That's what it is.
That's a simple answer, but
Yeah.
there's only so much time in the day as well.
Yeah, well, like people still like go for like Burleigh Bears and shit. You know what I mean? Like if they're teams that are in your area, like those people. What about those people that support those teams?
I'll get down and watch the Seagulls games every couple of weeks.
Yep.
Nah.
Yeah,
What did on the weekend actually? Big Carter Gordon down there looking sexy.
Yeah, bro, he's giving you the eyes too,
Got to
mate.
try. Yeah, got to try.
How did he play though?
He played like shit.
Really?
Yeah, no, serious. I was like, because I watched it and then I was like, fuck that. He didn't seem like he was playing that good. And actually today, I checked the match stats and he missed like 5 tackles and he scored a try. No, didn't get a try assist this week, but still scored a try. He wasn't kicking, and he was playing in the centres. Not he was wearing number 6, but he was still playing in the centres. So, but they were playing against the Capras, and their number 6 is Anthony Milford.
Ooh,
And
he's going off.
dude, he's great. Like you can tell, like straight off the bat, that he's just fucking levels ahead of everyone in that competition.
That's the disappointing thing is like I hear so much about guys like Milford. There was another one, Albert Kelly. You would know Albert Kelly.
Oh, AK7.
Yeah, so he was another one where, again, in grassroots footy, he would be levels above everybody else, and you'd be like, this guy's going to play NRL, and then they just can't seem to get it right in the NRL. And Milford had a good run, for sure, but he hasn't been able to do it consistently. But yeah, he is one of those players that's probably too
Dude,
good to be playing.
he was sick at the Raiders.
Yeah.
He was like
under
fucking-
20s.
No,
Or-
NRL.
actual NRL. This will get you horny though, Benny. I wish I filmed it, but scrum play 10 meters out.
Already just
Milford gets the ball from the dummy half who's at the back of the ruck. Fucking goes himself, pinballs off like 4 players, and like I'm sitting behind the goalpost, and you can just hear like this is all you hear. Just shoulders, heads, fucking bodies just slapping, bro. And he just pinballs through everybody, goes over. Man, he was so strong.
beat the entire back line pretty much.
Pretty much
That was
like,
on his side.
He beat 4 guys to go in under the post. I was like, holy shit.
I can hear Ben barring up from here.
Yeah.
Scrum
All you,
straight off the
needed to say
scrum,
was,
bro.
all you needed to say was scrum play. It doesn't even need to hit. I'm already barred
We don't
up.
have to explain it, hey?
Yeah. Do we? To the listeners?
Oh, no, I mean, like, I just say the word scrum play.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Ben's just sitting there
I need to go take a piss.
Oh, actual.
speaking of guilty pleasures.
This is suspect, bro. Where you going? Oh, well, we can make him come before he gets out the door. Oh, scrum play. No. Oh, shit. What did you do this week, Weedy, anyway? Get up too much?
Dude, I've fucking been working in the heat, and I've Monday really bad chafe, really bad.
What do you do to combat your chafe, bro?
Cold and hot shower, body wash, and then go to town with the vitamin E moisturizer.
Cold, then hot?
Yeah, no, hot. Take the sting out of it, then cold
I
to
was
chill it
thinking
out,
that, yeah.
and then moisturizer, and then moisturizer before I go to work the next
No
day.
no BP?
Nah,
No baby powder?
no.
No, what's that, 3B?
The 3B I used to use, but
Yeah.
nah, just moisturizer, bro,
Yeah, true.
because it's gonna turn into a ball soup down there.
Use, what kind of moisturizer do you use? Like
Silverlane,
Silverlane, coconut flavour?
OG, yeah.
Yeah. I
But
like that shit.
So I did that on Monday. Then yesterday, boom, same again, chafe, but in a different spot. So I'm walking around the house like a cowboy.
It is heating up.
Oh, dude, it's
How's BH? How's the Black Hobbit? Is he getting his chafe, or is he sitting in the ute? Or what?
Nah, he's probably been sitting in the ute, but he when he gets chafe, bro, because he wasn't wearing jocks, and then he got chafe real bad. Like third week he was working with me.
Yeah, he's the chafe guy.
Oh, bro, he got real.
He's big
like,
chafe guy.
I was like, oh, you wearing jocks now, bro? He goes, can't. That chafe mate was the fucking worst shit I've ever had. Like, I couldn't walk, couldn't sit. Like, I just had to sit there with my legs open.
Were you a part of the crew that started wearing skins when I was working with you all?
Nah, I was already wearing like the longer leg jocks, not
Yeah.
actual skins.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Trunks, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's just like the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
But they were the lead to my demise on Monday because I had chafe on my sack that bad. Like, holy. And it was where the stitching all meets up in the middle, so that's what was rubbing.
Because it's not because the trunks aren't tight on your sack, but they give you
There's
they
space,
give you a leg.
but there was too much space. Like everything was too. Sorry for being too graphic.
You must have
listen.
been moving, bro, to get the.
I did. I think we did like 25,000 steps or something
Yeah.
on Monday.
Yeah,
and I did
yeah.
like 21,000 yesterday.
What's that? Like 20 Ks, something like that.
I'm not sure, but
It would be close.
You can ask my sack and my crack because they were feeling it.
Is this all a part of your training for us possibly getting in this boxing match?
Oh, I've done
for
no
Alpha
training,
events?
if anything. So talked to one of my mates yesterday, FaceTime, and he's like, Jesus, cunt.
Have you got the cardio?
Oh, I got the cardio. It's just the weight.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a bit round.
Yeah, I have neither of those. Well, no, actually, I've got weight, but it's in the wrong direction.
Cardio,
And
I
I've
think
got
I'd
zero
be all
cardio.
right. Cardio, I think I'd be all right because that's like something I've always. The only
Yeah.
time it ever dipped was when I was actually smoking darts.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, I could-
so you don't vape. That's right.
No, I can run and vape, and it never bothered me. Like I'd do like a 6K run, wouldn't feel any different. Tried to do that when I was smoking, and I'd get home, and I actually thought I was like, okay, I've just burnt up my emphysema.
I haven't done a run that's further than 5Ks for over 10 years.
Have you done sprint training though? Have you done sprints for 3 minutes flat,
So like beep test.
or just like going
Just like HIIT.
because yeah,
High
we're
intensity.
talking about boxing. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's going to compare it more than like because you can run. I could run for 10Ks and do it quite comfortably, but getting in the ring for those first couple of minutes, there's adrenaline, everything's going. So it's like it's more so related. Like it's probably more realistic towards
Sprinting.
training. Yeah,
Well, they're I think the fights are 3 2-minute rounds.
yeah.
So, yeah. No,
Those
I
are-
haven't
that's
done any
normal.
sprint training.
That's going to be one of the prerequisites, I think, for your mates. We
I
get some
think I
sprint
can.
training,
I
bro.
think I can go hard, like digging a hole with a pick for about 30 seconds.
Do you just do the complete opposite, bro, and go
No,
like,
this is in the boxing ring, not you having a root.
Oh, go hard? Yeah, no, I can go hard for about 10 seconds.
do you just go in, Jace? Just go in with no training, no running, no boxing, nothing, and just
Just wing it.
go for just complete spaz.
Are you allowed to drink before it?
There would be nothing saying you can't.
I haven't seen
surely.
anything saying we can't.
I mean, yeah, I've smelt worse things in a boxing fight than beer, but
Can you imagine like down in like, I don't know, quarter of a bottle of Bundy rum or something?
Oh, bro, I'm sure it's been done.
Copping a body shot, and just spewing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure
Is
that's
that a
been done.
disqualification or?
What, vomiting?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be a TKO, surely.
Or
They have
you
to
just-
clean the ring.
Just try and get it. Just drink straight spirits and try and get it in their eyes.
Yeah.
No, I'm good, ref.
So it
Mate,
burns.
you just fucking spewed all over the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it called where you tip it in your butt? You can do that. Butt chugging. You can butt chug some rum.
It hits you faster, right?
I can't. Yeah.
I don't know, does
So,
it?
so
I
I'm
don't know.
entitled.
It's a bit like the blow dart. Whiskey blow dart.
Whiskey blow dart.
Alrighty, boys. That's going to move us back into the NRL. Let's talk about our team's performances over the weekend. We all had a big L. We'll start off with mine to begin with. It was Thursday night. Mate, I woke up the next morning still so fucking angry.
Did you watch
I've
the
never
whole
been
game?
so angry. Yeah, bro, unfortunately. So I probably missed this first 10, 15 minutes of the second half. I went upstairs and put it on in bed, and I was just watching it going, we let these Fainu brothers go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are annihilating us. And they really turned up in the last 20 minutes, especially Samuela.
Is it Samuela?
Yes.
Samuel.
Yeah, fuck.
Man, he's such a weapon. But I swear,
Imagine if we had him on the other side as opposed to
I swear
Benny.
Lockie Galvin has something against him, dude. Because I put him down for any time try scorer in every game.
Yeah.
Because he's just so likely to do it. But Lockie Galvin will cut him out.
Really?
Well, 9 times out of 10 will cut him out and go outside him to Tape, I think, is on outside him.
Nah, he's on the other centre.
Yeah.
So be a winger.
Who is it?
Charlie Staines.
Nah, I don't
Forbes
think it's
Ferrari.
Staines.
Then
he
they got
plays
the
on-
Tupou on the other
Yeah,
side.
it's Tupou and
Is it Junior
Tape.
Tupou?
Yeah, fuck it. That's actually a good side.
Dude, I actually like them, bro. And I reckon they turned up because it was Manly as well.
Probably. And
Those
it's the
boys
last
did, yeah.
game at Leichhardt as well.
And what's his name? Luke Brooks played like shit.
Oh, how's the fans though?
How's
Booing
you
him.
last week saying you reckon he was buy of the season after Critter?
Oh yeah, spoke too soon with that one. He
He's
had
like-
a fucking shocker, man.
He listens to the pod.
I reckon
he's
it's just Leichhardt
Defensive.
because he did
fucking-
the same. He'd have the same sort of blunders at Leichhardt playing for the Tigers as well. But the Tigers fans were booing him when he was a Tiger,
every time he got
Yeah.
and then they boo him when he's with Manly. The bloke just can't win. Like they're like,
Yeah, well, that's what you do though. You boo someone. Like that's just Australian culture.
do you? Do you boo the?
Did you see?
Dude, if Critter scores against the Panthers, I love Critter, but I'll boo his ass straight up.
If it's controversial, maybe.
No, if
cheer.
he scores a try, if he waves at me after scoring a try,
I'm
boo
more
at him.
filthy at my own team.
Yeah, I would be too. Especially when Tommy
What do you got against fucking Critter, bro?
fucking plays with the dogs.
Yeah, but he only left because you guys wouldn't give him money.
We didn't have the money to give him till Fish
Oh,
left.
well, what's that? That's not his problem.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean anything. Like it's just Australian
Mm.
culture. Like I've got to boo him.
No, you
Why?
don't.
What do you get? Are you going to boo Jared Hayne? Once a Titan,
He
always a
deserves
Titan.
a boo, though.
He was
deserves
fucking
one.
never good at the Titans. He's wasting money, bro. He fucking ruined the team. What do you want me to say? Of course I'll boo him.
Exactly. That's just that's that
Yeah,
straight
but
away.
Critter
atti-
didn't ruin the team.
No, I'm not saying he did, but
fucking
he plays
got
for
the
another
intercept.
team. So
He's the
already,
reason you got a fucking premiership.
He's
You gonna
already.
boo him?
He's already not now. Not now. He's not the reason why we're winning.
Fuck, man. Well, he
Yeah,
might
this
be.
guy, eh?
We'll see how he's going in the finals.
You got to fuck. Yeah,
He might drop an intercept and use win.
but like you've just got to do it. You can't like. I don't play fucking.
So you boo
No, I get
other
it.
teams?
Yeah, fucking oath, man. What, you don't? Oh no, because you got like 8 teams that you follow.
Nah.
I booed the fuck out of Manly when we watched that game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So do
I
I boo 'em when
Only
they
because I
just-
was sitting on you, right?
I
And
booed
then,
I
and
booed
then
them
I
when we were
shook
in the
Mi-
sheds
and
with
then I
them.
shook Mick's hand. Shout out to Anchor Security.
Yeah.
And then
And
I went
became a
in,
Manly
and then I
fan.
went into the sheds
Yeah.
and I shook everyone's hand, met all the players, and had a great time. But little did they know, I was booing their asses.
Yeah.
He was mumbling in the corner. Boo.
I was not
Yeah,
mumbling.
they're literally singing. They're singing the team song.
Imagine that.
Oh, bro. In your Titans jersey.
Suck.
In your jersey too.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, that was the Thursday night game, and there was obviously some controversial calls, but we'll get into the head high stuff soon because we don't want to be a podcast that just complains about refereeing decisions, do we?
We don't want to, but we will be.
We will be soon. There was also the Titans went down to the Roosters, which was probably a given, but I was quite disappointed because it was the Titans' last game at Seabus for the season as well, and
Yeah.
the fans have really been doing a job out there at Seabus and been getting down to those last few games when the boys are going quite well, and yeah, it would have been nice to see us win the.
It's so good, bro. It warms my fucking heart because in the last 5 years, it's been like 2,000 people fucking turn up to a Titans game.
You get
know
more
what
at
I
a
mean?
Bears game,
Yeah.
Seagulls game.
Yeah, for sure, man. But now, like the fans are starting to turn up. I think people are starting to believe, which is good. And the more that happens, man, the better the team's going to play. Like,
Always.
how are you going to feel? You're an NRL team and you have no home fans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
that would suck.
Yeah,
And even at the same end, like the Warriors, look at where the Warriors are, but they've sold out every single home game this season.
Yeah.
I could guarantee that they're not going to watch the Warriors. They're going for the atmosphere. They're going to get their signs out. They're going to get their poo cutters out, the beers being thrown, all the good stuff about footy. So even if your team's not doing well on the ladders, it's still just as much reason to go out and support them every week because it's good fun. We love it.
Shout out to all the Titans Moldy boys as well. They all did the Haka for Foz
Foz.
for his 300th, which was nice to see.
I think even Keanu Kinney jumped in and
Yeah,
I don't. Oh no, he is Kiwi.
he's Kiwi.
Yeah, he is Kiwi.
He was
gonna
born
say.
over there too. I'm pretty sure.
Old Willie Mason as well dropped that he was born in New Zealand as well. We'll claim him.
Yeah, why not?
Big Mace.
You know who else was? James Tarmo
Yep.
played for New South Wales.
Nah, you guys can keep him. There was also Angus Crichton sporting a new haircut. He's gone Kinnabaldi.
Oh, bro, what the
And
fuck?
he pretty much crashed over for all 3 tries. But, I mean, it goes to show his effort that he's put in throughout the season as well. He's always there. He's always in support. And he gets a hat-trick against the Gold Coast Titans
What
as
do you
well.
think, Weedy? Because I think that it was like that was a fuck you to David Fafita.
Oh, bitching him.
Have
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Angus Crichton. Like it's hard not to like him. I feel, but
Did you like him at Rabbitohs?
nah, he didn't look. I don't
It wasn't
like.
much, hey?
He's definitely, become...
He's become a
Superstar
He's
this year.
become like a proper rooster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think he's always been like a superstar for them the last couple of years. But Now he's just got like this. Now that he's got his like contract and all that shit sorted out, he's just like now he's Angus. Now he's Gus.
Well, as well as he doesn't have the careless stuff in his game as well. Whereas, you got the Victor Radleys, your Warrior Hargraves, and when they're on and not getting penalised, they're some of the most dangerous players to verse. And Gus has that same intensity and aggression and go forward, but he's got the cleanliness to his game.
Cleanliness,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I like him, man.
Yeah.
I really like him, and it fucking breaks my heart because he's a Rooster and he's a fucking New South Welshman. But if he plays for Australia, I'll be fucking very happy.
Yeah. No, I think he's just one of those players that's hard not to like.
Yeah.
He's got the old pads on his arms from having a skateboard crash.
Oh, sorry, you go.
And I was just gonna say, and being bald, like it just extends the chin. Hey,
Oh, bro,
like,
it makes
takes
him look
less
like a
off
hard
the top.
bastard, eh?
Yeah.
And the goatee to go with it as well is just fucking like almost. You put a vest on him, and he looks like Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
He could be a Jax any day.
Yeah, dude.
Was there anything else that stood out to you as a Titans fan, Brad?
We had a bit of fight in us, right? I agree with you. I don't think we were going to win that game, but it was good to see the boys putting in a bit of effort, bit of fight. But just
Roosters ran away with it. They just got that pressure
too
as
strong,
well.
bro.
Yeah.
They're coming together. Like it's like they've dropped. So they've lost Suaalii for the season. I think there's something fucked
Wow.
with his
Nah,
his arm or his neck.
he got nerve damage. They thought it was a broken arm at first.
Oh, so he might be back.
Yeah, I think it was just like the way he bent his neck or something. It was on NRL physio. It's like just like a severe stinger. So when he moves it in a certain way, he'll get like nerve pain down his arm. But could be back. He'll be back though. It's not season ending.
So not many positives from the Titans, but to see him go out of the game and then Tuapolotu,
Satili.
Satili,
Satili Tupanua.
Tupanua, that's him. Sorry, Tuapolotu plays for Tigers.
Yeah.
Tupanua go into the centres and be able to fucking outrun everybody to score that try, man. That's fucking red hot. Like that's what.
Dude, he's been doing a job like all year. Like he's played a few games at centre, but he's going to the Dogs next year.
He actually has over the last couple of years, but he's been, there's probably just been some inconsistencies more than anything in his game.
For the Roosters, he was my like go-to like outsider for any time try scorer for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But he's
Smoky.
really coming into his own.
So we should, if he gets some good game time over the next couple of years, he might be one of our edge back rowers to definitely look out for. One of the other sort of things that I noticed and took away from the Roosters game was that obviously they're amazing. They can score 40, 50 points. There's no question about that. There is a little bit of, I guess, defensive issues, again, where I feel like they're coming in quite hard to the head, like quite recklessly as well, and they jam up and they give that.
Their outside guys jam up.
You think,
That's their thing.
Like you've got some big guys in there as well, and they're not being a little bit easier on the height situation. So you'd have a Lindsay Collins going up against a Reece Walsh, for example, and they're not taking the height difference into consideration at all. But so a lot of those guys are going to get 10 in the bins and things like that if they continue this recklessness throughout the finals footy.
I'll tell you what though, Nat Butcher has been an absolute fucking revelation. Hey, he's like he came into the squad like 2 or 3 years ago as pretty much a nobody. Him and his brother. Hey,
Yeah, Egan.
they're like fill-ins pretty much, man. And
You would not have him in there now.
he was playing 13 on the weekend and killing it, man.
Yeah.
And like he's got that like how Ethan Bullymore for Manly, how he can just carve through the middle somehow. Like he's just too strong. He's too mobile. He can move sideways, and he just pushes guys off, and he's through. And then all he needs is backup, and it's a try.
And he's probably another one of those guys that's got quite a bit of cleanliness to his game in the Roosters as well.
Yeah, he's got no dirt on his game, man. He's real clean.
Do you think it's because I don't think the Roosters have beat a top 4 team this year.
Ooh.
Have they? No.
No.
And that's what I mean.
Do you think it's impressive that they're doing this against, like, no offense, but a bottom 4 team?
Well, no, but I think
And
it's
like
impressive.
still letting in 16 points.
Yeah.
I don't think 16's a lot.
But when you're supposed to be the one of the big fat dicks in the comp, do you think it's
But when Titans average 30 points a game and and they're only scoring 16.
That's
a good
fair
sign.
point. Yeah.
But if they've won one game out of 20 against Penrith and Melbourne.
And that's sort of what I meant.
That's like where it's like, yeah, it's impressive. Like it's a great scoreline, obviously, but it's like, do you think that's like a good lead into finals?
Well, it'll be good. It'll be good if they have to come up against someone like the Bulldogs.
Well, no, I think it's going to be us because they're going to
First up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No. Well, actually, no. It
well-
depends where we finish because we're fourth now. So
well. Penrith have not been playing great. Like we were talking about over the weekend, is this the demise of the greatest NRL team in this era?
I never said demise.
I'm pretty sure you agreed with me.
No, never.
Yeah, I said yeah. I'm pretty sure I said this is the demise. Here we go. It's coming, and you said, yeah, bro. I think so.
You've said that for the last 3 years, so
No, I haven't.
yeah. I feel like, mate, I'm absolutely sick of this fucking team.
I'm not.
I hate Nathan Cleary. I hate Brian To'o.
I actually love Brian To'o.
I think he's one of those players that nobody dislikes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone.
Like he's in that short list that is like
I'll tell you who hates
unanimously
him.
loved.
Like super overweight people who can't eat or drink anything they want because that's what he does.
Yeah. Has like 4 Diet Cokes before a game.
Yeah.
Red Bulls at halftime.
And somehow is just fucking ripped to shreds. And
Bro, his lats are so big. Like, have you seen him do like the wing
yeah,
out?
dude, yeah.
Dude, he looks like a stingray. Not a stingray, manta ray.
Manta ray.
Yeah. Oh, like Jesus. He's eating like eclairs and shit. And
Oh, he's a weapon, dude. But you think about how much energy he must burn in a game, right?
oh,
Doing
dude.
what he does. I mean, he's been very quiet last 2 games, I think.
Yeah, but I think that's been more the way they've been playing to him. They've been kicking to him first instead of giving him the second yardage carry instead of kicking to Dylan Edwards.
This
or
could be
Taruva.
this could be a bit of you've just fucking sparked something in my mind. This could be a bit of Ivan Cleary brilliance here, right? In the lead up to the finals, we changed the plan. We completely change everything. We're going to kick to To'o now, and everybody thinks, well, watch out for the kick. To'o's going to get the kick.
Yeah.
Go back to fucking plan A. To'o through the middle, fucking making massive meters, because he hasn't been doing his usual shit from the back.
Well, he has, but people have been kicking to him instead of Edwards or Taruva. So, like, he doesn't get the second carry, and that's where he gets a lot of his, like, PCMs and his yardage and stuff. Like, they've been, like, kicking to him and contesting the kicks.
Is Edwards making up for it?
I think Edwards is still a little injured, to be honest. I think his hammy's still a bit, or was it his knee or whatever he did after during Origin.
What's the go of Taruva? Is he in the team? Is he not in the team? Like, what's the go?
This week.
Like, are they... Like, was he on the outs? Or because
No, he was
gone,
18th. He was 18th man every week. So I think it was because they were out, and Paul Adamotti's back in this week too.
I thought he broke his fucking arm.
Yeah, that was
like
6
4
weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was not 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Holy
Time flies,
shit, bro.
Yeah. Paul Adamotti's going to be good. Casey McLean got dropped, and he's 18th man now. And Taruva's back in.
Alamotti's a good in.
Yeah. And he can kick better than Dylan Edwards too.
Have you guys spoken about the Raiders?
No.
The Raiders and so we're speaking about our 2 teams, and obviously Jason,
Yeah.
Penrith going down to the Raiders.
I don't remember that.
No, it was planned out a little bit differently in your head.
Nah, like it was actually a pretty good game after they got rid of that fucking first 20 minutes where it was like fucking 20 penalties or what was it, 8 penalties in 16 minutes or something.
Yeah, that was fucked.
I pretty much turned it off after that. To be honest.
It was getting a bit much, but then it sort of got a bit better, and then we got in the grind and shit, and credit to the Raiders, like it was our error that gave them the fucking game, but they had.
Was it a Luai error as well?
Yeah.
Which is uncharacteristic of him this year.
Well, you kind of called it, Weedy, because everyone before the game was asking you, are Penrith going to go for 13 plus? And you said, no, 1 to 12. Like, Canberra's going to show up for this.
Yeah, fucking oath, because they got fucking pumped last week against Cows. So it's like Ricky's not going to let them play the last home game. And after they didn't win against whoever it was for Big Papas, the 300 at the Raiders ground.
You just saw you saw Ricky named Big Red, mate. That's what made you change your mind from 13 plus to 1
Was
to 12.
that the difference?
No, I had 1 to 12 the whole time, just because of the way we've been playing and not having Cleary as well. So
Well, the Raiders definitely turned up, but were there some standouts for you that I guess that don't usually, turn up?
oh yeah, I love
Savage.
Liam Henry, bro. He's such a beast, bro. He's literally like he just grabs the ball and he just like he's like it seems like he's still so young. He just like doesn't have any turn when he runs. Like he just runs straight.
He only knows lines,
Yeah, like he won't
not trail lines.
not trail lines, but
Yeah.
he doesn't.
What about
like,
Summerton, bro?
Yeah, he's all right. I like him more than Sonny Luke. I feel like when Sonny Luke played, bro, he'd just do his own thing and ignore Cleary and Luai, and you could tell it was like giving him the shits a bit. He'd always like try these little scoots and that, but German actually picked that try though, didn't he?
Yeah,
scoot out
he
a
was
dummy
under
half and get the try, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what he did.
That was the first of the day as well.
Yeah, second. Raiders scored first.
Yep.
But yeah, Jamal Fogarty though was actually insane. Like his kicking game, he kicked like 760 meters or some shit.
What? 700.
Yeah, it was like 760 or something.
And then also
Holy
to win the game on top of that, like 760 meters, you'd think he's just kicking out of his own end the whole time. But
Yeah.
to win a game and finish with those sorts of stats and meters is
Is that the
insane.
most?
That's got to be.
Because I swear
don't-
Moses had the most, and it was in the 600s. Like early
no,
600s.
he kicked 1,000. It was
Oh, did he?
1,002. Yeah,
Get fucked.
and that was against us as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I remember it was a game against. I thought it was like 600.
No, it's like 1,002.
Did they
Must have
win
been
that?
600
Did the
in the
Eels
first
win?
half.
Nah, maybe they did beat us in that one.
I can't remember.
Kicking 1,000 meters, you'd hope so.
Oh, it was. I think that was the one when Cleary. They did the. We got the penalty and Cleary did that drop goal from fucking like 45 out on the angle,
Oh, yeah.
and then we still lost. Then we lost in Golden Point. But yeah, Mitch Moses kicked like 1,002 meters or some shit.
That's
insane.
insane.
Yeah.
Moving on from our couple of games, again, there's probably going to be some voicemails a bit later on. So if there is any other teams that you guys want us to chat about, make sure that you send them in and send them in every week as well. I'll do my best to actually listen to them because I have been I've been dropping the ball. I've been Ben hunting it over the last couple of weeks with
2015.
Yep, with the voicemails. But make sure you guys send them in, and then that way we can actually talk specifically about the scenarios that you want us to about your teams. The next part that we're going to move on to, though, boys, is the Graham Ainsley
Annesley.
coming out and sort of, I guess, when he comes out and does these sort of press conferences, there isn't like you know what to expect. You know he's going to back his guys. We did see probably more head high calls called this weekend than any other week that we have this year. I wasn't a fan of it because I was on the bad end of it on Thursday night, and I thought that was probably one of the worst games for it as well. But your boys' thoughts on the head high scenarios over the weekend? There's plenty of situations and circumstances, but
Hang on. Do you think that the sin bins you got for head highs weren't supposed to be sent?
weren't sin bin worthy.
Oh, bro, wake up.
Nah.
You guys
Because they
should have
got the
had-
wrong dude, bro. Paseka, I agree. Paseka should have got 10 in the bin because that was actually quite bad. But Hamoli Olakuatu's one, that's
was
a penalty.
fair.
That's a penalty,
Nah,
bro.
I thought that was fair.
Nah, he's chasing him down from behind and sort of like collars him. That's not a direct contact to the chin, to the head, causing the player to be concussed and getting, as we saw with Paseka. But then again,
There was
he
one-
got the wrong guy.
Yeah, Paseka and Waddell should.
They should have both been
Yeah,
gone,
got
I
sin
thought.
binned.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
But
But yeah, how they only just got one there. Like you probably owe Annesley a thank
Yeah.
you for not sending both of them.
Yeah, thank him.
but then also Bullymore getting 10 for holding a player down in the ruck, whereas I've
When
seen
you've had 7 in a row,
just
you
let
had
me
7.
finish, right? So there, I have seen on the goal line, especially the Roosters, the Dragons, they'll give away 5-6 agains within their own 10-meter line.
I think
if
you-
anything, that is more sin bin worthy.
I think you
than
guys
what
had
Bullymore.
7.
But you know what it was? It's the warning, bro. Once
Yeah.
they get the warning, then you got to fucking cut it
That's
out.
what it comes down
Yeah.
to. Ref discretion.
He says, "Look, I've fucking let you get away with this shit. Happens again. Whoever does it, don't care.
Going to the bin.
Whoever it is, they're going."
It wasn't. It was barely a penalty though. That's the whole.
Give it.
He was in the ruck, but it wasn't anything longer than normal. It's not like he accidentally fell on top of him again and had a second go or a third go. Nothing like that. It was a play the ball, and he was still holding on to him as the player was standing up. And I think maybe if he's given the warning early on and pulls them up, I get it. But that was a bit of a premature sin binning. And then the other two, because they were a little bit controversial, it just, again, they probably are in most other games.
I think Goff has form for this, though, where it was Andrew Goff, hey?
Peter.
Peter Goff.
Name and
he,
shame.
He has... Poiter has form. Where he will just do something to get like bring it back, bring the reins back. You know what I mean?
Make it competitive again, type thing.
Not anything to do with the outcome of the game or anything like that. It's to bring the game back into his grasp, because if you let it go, like you saw in State of Origin 3, was it? Where Ash Klein just let it go, and then fucking next thing you know, two blokes are fucking sin binned, and you know there's too much shit going on because he fucking let it go too much.
Because DCE started it. Another Manly player.
No, he didn't.
He didn't push Jerome Luai's head first.
Nah, Jerome started that.
Oh, fuck. Wake up,
Probably saying shit, like telling him he's got to go to work tomorrow or something.
Well, he did have to.
But yeah, I think that's why. Like, I think that's like me and you. I think are in agreement, Jason. One-eyed Manly fan over here.
I thought all those sin bins were justifiable.
Yeah, the Bullymore one was softer,
but I think they had 7 or something. Some shit repeat before he told him. He's
I
like,
think it was
mate.
7 as well.
And he's like, yeah, sometimes they get 5 or 6. Well, I said 7, so
yeah,
that's one more than 5 or 6.
No,
2 more if you're talking about 5.
Well, he's not here right now, so we can say whatever we want.
He'll hear this tomorrow, though.
Yeah, not if I don't process it.
That too.
Yeah, but no, I think I'm with you, bro. I think it was all good.
But do you you're just saying about the warning shot? Fuck, are they not good when like a referee, like a player's trying to act like a fucking big cunt?
Yeah,
and the ref's normally a lot smaller, and they just be like, hey, Regan, I've told you one more time, they're going to the bin. I don't care who it is. And you're like, and they're like, yeah, okay,
they
sir.
shit their dicks,
yeah,
dude.
bro, that like interaction between ref and players, bro, has got to be up there.
Yeah, I love that shit, man.
Yeah,
it's good. Like, just remember, I'm the big dick in the room here.
Yeah,
I hold the power.
I might be wearing the smallest shorts, mate, but you better be fucking damn well sure I got a big Johnson in here.
Yeah,
I'll send the whole lot of you.
Don't make me make it schwang. She'll be schwanging.
Oh, we're just talking about how and the ref gives the warning. Yeah. It's like, hey, one more. That's it. I'll send him like that. Oh, love that interaction.
Or just like when he speaks to the captains. Well, any ref. For that
he does a good one with Cherry Evans because it's Daly. It's like, Daly, I've told you. And it's like, and
they're
Cherry,
your team.
Yeah.
You bring them into control. All right. Now I've warned you. That's it.
And Cherry loves to have a little argue back, and then he's like, you see that, like, fuck, Gutho's a bad one, though.
He's fucking told me.
No, you're in trouble when Daly sticks his neck out.
Yeah. Oh.
What'd you say?
That was the
go gadget neck.
But I agree. Some of the times, again, I hear the referees, and I sort of spoke about it in one of the UFC fights. But when they talk to them like they're either little kids or something like that, it's quite funny because, again, like when they speak to guys like Nelson Sofa Solomona and try and tell him to reel it in, or you got to have a chat to him, they ain't telling him; they're telling the captain. And again, that's the process. That's the way it goes. But
his send off last week, not week just gone, the week before. That's when he got sent off, eh? And he's just walking off like he's like, oh, like what did I do? I've got no idea what happened.
And apparently, he even went back and said to Cam, "Nah, bro, that wasn't me." Like,
did he?
Yeah. And Cam's just like,
no
I'm not even going to question it. He goes, he goes, any time of the day, I'd rather play for him than against with him than against him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did see a couple of high tackles, I guess, and it is disappointing to see them crack it down at the back end of the season because you don't like to see rule changes and I guess, or even crackdowns this late in the season. But we saw it last week with the blockers of the kickers. We saw it this week with some head highs. It's only bound to be some controversial calls this week as well.
Week's? Yeah, what's odds on? What's this week?
I reckon it's foot on the ball.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Foot on the ball for the play of the ball.
Or hands in the ruck. That's always a common one. That's probably one that is getting a little bit too far.
There's another one too. When you do the dropout, ball's got to hit the line.
Oh yeah, there's been a couple of those throughout
Yeah,
the throughout the
they're
season.
starting to get a bit loose as well.
They are. So again, if you're going to be loose all season, be loose, towards the back end of the season. But if you're going to tighten the whole game up, you've got to do that consistently. I believe.
Yeah.
We'll move on from that and into some Dally M chat, bro. We haven't seen the Dally M updates over the last couple of weeks. You probably watch a few different games to myself. But if you were to pick someone who's going to be the Dally M for this year, who would you have as a front runner, mate?
Mate, I'd actually, I'd like to see Jerome Hughes get it.
Yeah,
myself.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah?
And I believe he is the front runner, and especially after these last few weeks, he's almost a lock. He was towards the top end of the point scoring when they shut it off, and he's been one of the most consistent players throughout that Storm system.
He's had a great season, man.
He's had a great 4 or 5 seasons, to be honest.
Yeah. But last sort of 3,
Yep.
he was getting those niggly injuries where he'd miss 4 or 5 weeks and stuff like that.
Yep.
And him and Cam Munster were sort of taking it in turns and being in the team. But he's had a great season this season, barely any injuries, and I think it's a lock for him.
Are you talking Dally M?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Dylan Edwards and Tedesco are both ahead of him when it went behind closed doors in round 12.
Yeah, true.
Some excitement there.
Well, Teddy has been playing okay.
Teddy's been fucking killing it, dude. He hasn't played Origin either.
Yeah.
He's been frothing it, and
so is that extra points for Teddy?
I
he
feel
doesn't
like
get
he's
extra because you still get Dally M's in the Origin.
No, you don't.
No,
Don't you?
No,
I'm sure you
Oh,
don't.
I
Nah.
thought you did.
it's
My bad.
regular season award. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I reckon Teddy and maybe Turbo. That was a little hot take I heard on Bloke, and I didn't actually realize how many points he would have been getting out of the games that they've won. I reckon Tom would have probably got 6 points maybe on the game on the weekend, scoring 3 tries and dominating. But
Wait, 6. You can only get 3.
no, they changed the scoring. Remember last year?
No, I didn't know that. But
Yeah, so it's 2. I think it's 2 judges vote, so you can get a total of 6 as your max now
For each team.
for each game.
Okay. Well, he's not going to get all 6.
No, well,
lost.
no. So you get 6. So you can get it's still 3, 2,
top
1, but you
player
get
gets-
3, 2, 1 from each judge. So it's
okay.
you can get a total of 6.
potentially, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why last year's numbers were so everyone's like, oh my god, he won by this many points, and it's like, yeah, well, broke the record. But
If
they
Jamal Fogarty's kicking 700 meters, he's probably got one of the 3s. Let's be honest.
yeah, but he was out for fucking 14 rounds or whatever it was with that torn bicep.
but you're saying Turbo got 6.
Yeah, but it's for
Penrith
each
played
game.
Raiders.
It's for
Raiders
each
played
game,
Penrith.
not a round.
Oh, sorry, it was Penrith Raiders.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, but no, I reckon Teddy might pip him, to be honest.
Tedesco.
Yeah.
Calling it smoky. And that'd be a big rap for Tedesco, being dropped from the Origin squad earlier on in the year. And he was probably under quite some pressure as well from the media and everyone else. And if he can, at least come close to that, the Dally M even, that's going to be a big rap for him.
I had a feeling he was going to retire this year, but I don't think so now. Hey?
if he's that close, man.
You think last year, Roosters were struggling to get into the 8. They had to play, remember they had all that chat with they got to play a grand final every week to make the finals. And this year they're fucking coming second, and it's because Teddy hasn't played Origin. So he's not rooted after Origin, and he's been playing pretty consistent football all year. So
Well, even back,
Sam Walker has become a different person, though.
yeah, that too. But Teddy's one of your key spine players, and obviously you're
Consistent.
probably your head veteran. Is he the captain still too?
yeah.
His slips have probably decreased by about 60% as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't run so low anymore,
Yeah,
does
he's not running with blades on anymore.
And he's
probably
not
got
running
round studs.
sideways as much. Throughout the
Yeah,
last year of Origin, he was running zigzags,
that's so
sideways,
true,
back, all the rest of it. But just quickly going back to Jerome Hughes as well, you mentioned that he's been, not only has he been injured, but his halves partner as well, Cam Munster. He's had a lot of time off this season. He's also had Ryan Pappenhausen, who's usually his number 1 fullback, who's been in and out of the team all year. So to hold that team together and be as consistent as they have been, it's again a
But dude,
massive
look at
tip
their
to-
depth. Oh,
Peasants and,
Pappenhausen's injured. Oh, far Longo. What's up,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. Where's Wishart?
Yeah, Wishart.
you're
jump
good
in.
now.
You look like Munster. Jump in. Fucking.
We've
Bro,
been training you, right?
The depth on Melbourne is fucking insane.
It's just
Yeah.
Always
it's just,
have been.
It's just their middles though, like because they've had Christian. Well, he's only just back this week.
Yeah.
Like you fucking
Yeah.
forgot they even had him. Like I have not thought about him once this year.
Yeah. And then,
Like 'cause I can't even think of any other middles they got like after Nelson.
bro,
and,
Max King, like
Matt,
there's
he's
something
out he's out for the season, isn't he?
Is he now?
Oh no, that's
He
the
scored on
no,
the weekend.
No, that's the Bulldogs King. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
The other King. I always get it
Josh
mixed up.
King.
Josh.
Yeah, Max King, bro. Like you don't realize how much he actually does. Hey,
He's the Bulldogs one.
hey.
Max is the Bulldogs one.
Oh,
Yeah, Josh is the Storm one.
Josh,
sorry.
He was
Josh.
shit house for me on fantasy.
Yeah, he was
Josh
good. He
was?
was good last year.
Our fantasy league. My God, wasn't that terrible,
bad.
Brad?
It's bad, mate.
Before we move on to the next part, I'm just gonna quickly announce the National Jersey Week,
Jersey Day, yeah.
Jersey Day.
Yeah, I think
Today.
it's Jersey Day. I'm not sure what day it actually is, but I think it's like they do the round for it.
How
so
good.
like, yeah, but it is for raising money for organ donation. So, and back in 2017, Ivan Cleary, the fucking silver fox himself, donated a kidney to his brother and saved his brother's life. So,
Wow.
Huge.
yeah, just when you thought he couldn't do anymore.
Is this guy? Yeah. If he was born in another area, he'd be called God.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a saint in
They
Penrith.
would be
Saint
they'd-
Ivan.
They'd have a golden statue of him
Jesus.
at the Olympics.
Hey.
You know when they brought up those golden statues at the Olympics?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they just come up, Daddy.
But that's why we're all rocking our jerseys tonight. So.
There we go.
Yep.
Brad's in fine form.
Well, my jerseys are in commemoration of the Titans season.
Yeah, didn't bother with the black armband.
Yeah, it's just all black.
Yeah.
Paying homage to the New Zealand rugby side, my bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we get on to the next part, just wanted to quickly say we all took L's over the weekend, but Jace had a little win. Last week we spoke about on the podcast about the Dragons' inconsistencies, and he said whoever they're up against this week, load up on the opposing side. Surely enough, they had the Sharks, and the Sharks did a job on the boys.
Fisted him.
So yeah, Jason, I don't usually give you a big rap on the podcast, mate, but you had it right and you had it down packed. We have a few Sharkies.
He doesn't get many right.
I'm gonna double down. Dragons 13 plus this week.
Who are they playing?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna
shit.
I'm gonna check right now though.
No, you're not allowed to check. Just guess.
Nah, we need to check. Oh, actually,
It's probably Titans.
The Dragons have got the nope. They don't have a bye.
oh, they got Para.
Eels. Ooh, yeah, they can do a
Dude,
job.
are we linking up for the fucking Spoon Bowl?
That'll be
it's
following week.
it's all but it's all but locked in now because Tigers won, and Tigers have the bye this week. So even if Para win, they're still going to be on the same points.
Yeah, nice.
So it'll come down to next week's game for the Spoon Bowl.
Next Friday.
Yeah,
That'll be
Interesting.
yeah.
What's the points difference on them?
Doesn't matter because they're both on the same. They'll be on the same points when they meet each other next week. 'Cause Tigers automatically get points for the bye.
Yeah,
and-
but if
The
Oh,
West
wait.
Tigers are
If Eels
behind by about
win-
60.
if Eels win,
No, so they're both on 16 right now.
yeah. So if Eels lose, then they drop to the bottom.
Drop to the bottom.
Yeah.
But then
But
they
they
would,
have
if
the
they
better
beat,
for
Oh,
and
but yeah, they
against?
got no. So negative 253 for Tigers and negative 193.
Yes. So if Eels win the last round, then they
Then
don't-
it'll be the verse.
then they're up into 16th.
Yeah. So then if Eels versus Tigers, whoever wins will be the Spooner because
whoever
Tigers
loses will be the spoon.
losers will be a Spooner. Sorry. So Tigers will jump them, but if
Yeah.
Para win,
Yeah, so Eels can win or lose this week. It doesn't
and they're
matter.
still the Spoon Bowl,
Oh, that's so good, cut.
dude.
I heard it sold out in like seconds.
The Spoon Bowl.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, that's even better for rugby
I heard
league.
it sold out in seconds.
Isn't that exciting though to have
I love
rugby
it.
league in such a good spot that the bottom games are getting pumped up like that?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's
Well, that's
good.
why Warriors games getting sold out.
Well, I think it's because they're like Brisbane, bro. They're like a one country, like one team town.
Oh yeah. Well,
So
not
that-
anymore, but yeah.
No, like New Zealand is like a one team town.
Yeah, or you said like Broncos, but
Well, they used
anymore.
to when they used
Yeah.
to be, you know, when they're
Yeah.
like, oh, we got the biggest club. It's like, yeah, mate. Well, get fucking 14 other
You
clubs
got
like
fucking
Sydney.
3/4 of Queensland on your side.
Yeah, like fuck.
Then Sydney still can't win Origin. New South Wales still can't win Origin.
Don't you go for the Blues and we
I'm
just
with
won?
you. I'm with you, but that's what we've got that many players and teams to pick from.
No,
and we still
yeah,
can't
no,
get it
the-
fucking right.
No, you're all over it, Benny.
Moving on before it gets too heated.
It's already hot in here. But don't worry about that.
Even though New South Wales won Origin. But,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Convincingly.
I mean, yeah.
Wouldn't say that.
Boys, moving on from that, we're going to go on to Critter. Not getting Sinbin. There was a bit of controversy with that one, and he put RTS out for the rest of the season because they've got the bye in the last game of the year, and he's technically not allowed to play this week. But
11-day stand down, eh?
Critter got left on the field for that, and Graham Ainsley and Ainsley did come out and actually say that was one of the wrong calls over the weekend.
Oh, it was a bungle. What do they call it?
Barry Crocker.
Yeah, that'll do. That's a good one.
That was what that
Shocker.
that shot was. Do you think that, like, do you have your own theories as to why Critter might not have got sent off?
He's the captain.
Or 10 in the bin.
Well, if he doesn't get sent, no, it doesn't matter because if he still gets sin binned, he won't be able to win Daly M awards.
He's the captain. That's why he didn't get sent.
No, but he still got suspended. He got done for a game.
I think
No,
the
but-
captains get a little looked after.
But he's asking
Why
he
he
get
didn't?
sent.
Oh, maybe because they're fucking dumb shits. I don't know. I reckon if RTS stayed down and didn't try to get up and play the ball and stumble, him staying down and being fucked up probably would have.
Because that's
made
what
it-
the Tigers were doing on Thursday.
But they had more of a look at it than I don't know. It's just fucking. It's weird.
I just think it's because he's the captain. He didn't get sent.
It's yeah.
And then they're going to miss him this week as well.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I just think it's fucking weird how they can have all this fucking technology and not get him fucking sent when I guarantee everyone, even Dogs fans would like not all of them because they're fucking the worst one-eyeds there are.
They
But
got no eyes, those cunts.
yeah,
Not
but
one
okay,
eyes.
so everyone but Dogs fans would have been screaming at TV that was a sin bin for sure.
Are we meeting up with a Dogs fan this Friday?
On Friday, yes, we are.
Glenn?
Yep,
Fucking hell.
and they've been quiet.
Is he bringing his ex-wife?
Oh fuck, I hope not.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah,
He should come onto our streams as well.
yeah.
Good man. Boys, the next sort of headline that we got as well is Josh Schuster to the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Do you think that they're going to use him? Do you think that they need him?
Like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think Wayne can do anything with anyone.
I think this will be like the one where you're like, fuck, is this the old dog's like crowning jewel on the end of his career?
Is there a MIP? Is there a most improved award?
I don't think so.
Because it's going
There
to
should be.
It's going to Josh Schuster.
I think he's gonna go all right. Like he's a nice guy. I met him obviously, but I reckon he's fucking nice cunt. I reckon he'll come good.
Well,
And if he can't do it under Wayne, he's never doing it.
where's he playing under Wayne? That's the thing, right? He's had a year off from footy, from NRL.
Well,
Where's he gonna fuck it?
I don't
He's
mind.
struggled with his weight already. Like, is he gonna?
Well, it depends how he rocks up or comes back after preseason, or if he's doing training now. But I reckon he's either if he's a bit bigger, he goes back into the back row,
Yeah, second row.
or if he goes to play 6, Cody to 7, and then put Whiten back at centre with
don't-
Campbell Graham.
Oh, nah. Surely you can't take Whiten out of 6 for Schuster.
No, I'm just saying depending on how he turns up.
Yeah.
Like depending
No,
on how he turns
I
up.
think even if he turns up fit, he still plays second row. He's big.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like imagine having him like I don't know. It could go either way, but you never know what Wayne's
Because you're
going to do.
like
though.
you're saying, like on size, right? If he comes in, he's slim, fast, ready to roll.
Well,
he
it
might,
doesn't
he might
matter.
play 6.
Well, because he didn't play that bad.
Maybe he
as
plays
6.
lock, bro.
Oh, who have they got at lock? No, they got Cam Murray,
Cam.
bro. There's no fucking way. It's not
Yeah,
coming
true.
out.
No, Keon Matungi's been playing lock.
Yeah, well, that's fucking stupid. They should put him in the front row and just be over with that situation.
Yeah, but that's moved him from the right to the left, and he's been killing it.
Yeah, but I'd have him at the front row because I thought he was going pretty good there. Because I think he was playing front row when they went on that.
front?
Yeah, when they had that little win, that little
Was he?
run in the middle there when they were like, oh, Souths are coming back. I think that's when he was playing in the middle.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Fuck, I've never seen like an 8 or a 10 on his back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when he was playing in the middle.
Shit.
And then moving on from that, boys, we also had the farewell of Sean Johnson over in Mount Smart. They renamed the stadium to Sean Johnson Stadium for the game. Unfortunately, the Warriors couldn't get the win, but I think the Warriors themselves and also the NRL did a really good job of showcasing the career and the highlights of Sean Johnson. But what were your boys' thoughts on that?
Oh, it was awesome, bro. It was beautiful. It was amazing. Loved it.
The Haka at the end.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love a good. I know the big.
Tingles, bro.
Yeah.
Tingles.
I know I've been getting ripped to pieces in the comments over the too much. Or what did I say?
Yeah, the
bit much,
poo gun is a bit too much.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm a fucking sucker for a good Haka, bro. Sucker for a Haka.
Oh, shit.
Dude.
I'm not saying it.
Oi, Ben.
No, I'm not saying
Is
it.
that the name of the pod?
Ah, you said it. Oh, boo.
I actually like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I'll rate that.
But the like a good Haka, bro. Oh, like some, and it's shit too because some of the best ones like I've ever seen are for like funerals and stuff, like Jerry Collins.
Yeah.
But yeah, or like good farewell Hakas like that too, bro. They always do them so good, man. And
Well, they
they're
should be
always,
reserved for good moments. Like even Dallin Wateni-Zelezniak's, what was it? He's
Just say he has one after every
200th?
game.
yeah, I think it was 200th game. I think.
200th, man. Like all the boys up in the stands, man. It was fucking
Oh,
amazing.
that was sick. And they
Yeah.
all had the Dallin 200 shirts
Yes,
on.
yes.
Yeah, that was actually good too.
That was right up, bro.
But yeah, that I can get around.
I've got this thing for multiculture though. I don't know why. I just love it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's about
Low-key
family
at heart.
But because it's about whano, bro. Whano.
Whānauchi. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
guy.
That's why I love it.
Kia ora, brother.
Kia ora, brother.
That was a bit of brother. Like, there was a bit of Aussie culture in that one as well. Moving on from SJ, massive shout out to the bro. And the next one that we've got is Ron Coote being the immortal. And I know well before me and Brad's time. Brad's the same age as me.
Bro, Brad would have been alive when he was fucking playing.
I'm the same age as Ben, bro.
Yeah, bruv.
Ben's 18.
Got me.
At best.
I was going to straight face that you fucking got me. That's why he can't grow a beard. But anyway.
That's why I rub one out to a scrum play.
Yeah.
Yeah, big Cody though. Got up.
I think after hearing a lot of the stuff and a lot of the people that did
Yeah.
know him, watched him play, well and truly deserved.
Oh, dude, I feel like if they skipped over another older player, it would like fuck the order up for who like all those guys that are already getting in, like Cam Smith, Thurston, who was the other one that just got Cooper Cronk, like all those guys, Inglis,
Big three.
all those guys will eventually be immortals. I feel so. It's like give these older guys like he was crying, bro. Shit was emotional.
Coot was.
Yeah, he's like never thought I'd be bawling my eyes out at 80.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's
fuck.
awesome.
Yeah,
and they
that's
didn't tell him, did they? Like they didn't
No,
announce
I
that
don't
he was
know.
going to.
They drop it like
necessarily be it?
They get everyone at the event
Awards.
and then do the Hall of Fame listing and then dropped it. But I think that actually no, I think they had to do it early because Albanese was one who announced it and he had to jump on a fucking plane, so they had to move it forward and didn't do it at the end of the night.
Forget the it revolves around him.
Fucking hell, elbow.
The one night.
Fucking chartered flight too, no doubt.
Cancel your flight.
Taxpayers.
Although Ron, being 80 years old, probably didn't want to stay up too late anyway.
Yeah, probably had a
He was
probably had a
asleep by 9.
yeah, probably had a Bonox and rum ready to go. Do
Oh, fuck yeah. That sounds all right.
you know what that is?
Bonox?
Yeah, like the beef. It's like beefy Vegemite. An old blokes used
Oh,
to mix
wait.
it with rum and hot
Yeah.
water.
Is it like a stock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Bonox.
You drink it,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
drink it, and it keeps you with hot water and rum, and it keeps you
Hell
warm.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, we used to have an old dude come into our pub, and he used to sit there in winter, and like the doors are old as fuck, so they had massive gaps in it. He'd come in and have one of those,
Yeah, nice.
and then he'd start drinking pots.
Do you,
Warm them up.
Yeah,
do you ever know people to eat those Fishman friends to warm themselves up, bro?
yeah. My dad used to,
Did he?
and he'd always get the brown ones.
Yes.
the worst ones
The worst
of all
ones,
of them.
yeah.
What are fishermen's friends?
Oh,
They're like a mint,
they're
but they're hectic.
the worst kind of mint.
Where would you get them from the pub?
Nah,
Servos.
servos
yeah.
and shit.
Oh.
I'll bring some next potty.
Yeah, we'll have some. Yeah, let's have some Fisherman's friends.
I'll see if I can find the brown ones. I don't know if they do
They're
them
just
anymore.
like a mint, except like I think the brown ones were like aniseed mint.
Yeah, they were.
It was fucked.
Yeah.
And what do they make you crave a little bit more?
No,
No.
they just wake you up, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's
but
like
it's
the-
not like a fucking I don't know. It's
not like
it's not a methamphetamine hit.
Yeah.
Not like what you used to, bro. It just hits you like in the wrong place.
When does it kick in, bro?
Yeah. Oh, these are
20 minutes, bro.
yeah. These are duds. You better take them back.
yeah. What are they like? What's the Wolf of Wall Street?
I'm sure.
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes, yeah.
I'm sure I've brought some. I've bought out in Cooley fucking a couple of fishermen's friends
yeah.
that I thought were pingers back in the day.
And they're definitely not, definitely not your friends.
Nah.
Last little bit on the NRL, boys, is just recapping, I guess, the Storm. They're locked in for minor premiers, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
2 games clear.
over the last 10 years, we have only had 3 teams successfully reach the minor premiership: the Penrith Panthers, the Melbourne Storm, and the Sydney Roosters once in 2019. Jace, your question was, does the salary cap work?
Yeah, after I sent that, I had to think back further, and I'm actually thinking the teams that won it before that was Cronulla won their first Prem in 2016. Then you had Cowboys win their first one in 2015. 2014 was Rabbitohs' first one in like 76 years. 2013 was Chooks again. Yeah, so it's like there was a heap of teams that hadn't won a comp for ages, but it like that little pocket that they put up on NRL on 9, it seems like they just did that to get some
clickbait,
and they fucking got
got
me
it.
good.
they
got me good.
Oh, it's not like you, Edie, to fall for clickbait, is it?
Nah, I just seen the 3 Panthers ones in there and thought, yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
You'll never know these dizzying heights.
But I guess as well, when it comes to the
Manly was it Manly 2013?
12,
12.
I believe, yeah.
Was that the 40-0 one?
No, that
that
was
was
2008,
08.
bruv.
2008, yeah.
Into Storm.
I need to do a piss, guys.
Dude, I'm surprised you lasted this long.
Yeah,
how did it last
when I
so
broke the seal, bro, I was out every 5 minutes. I was like, nah, I'm gone. So
It's how to be a real man, boys. I'll tell you one day.
You watch, Brad will have 6 pisses in the last 20 minutes of the potty.
Yeah, Brad's going to be absent for the rest of the pod. But before we get on to that, we're going to talk a little bit about UFC before we finish on our mates' yarns and takes as well. A little bit of UFC. We've seen some footage of Ilya Topuria, training footage to be exact, but he looks phenomenal coming up against Max Holloway. Give us your thoughts on that fight, I guess, and what you think, what you're going to be looking out for.
Well, I'm automatically going to have bias against Ilya because of what he done to my boy Volk.
Yep. Still not over it.
Nah, that's still a thing.
Lives rent free.
It's still the thing holding me back fully liking Izzy.
Yeah.
Is him doing Robin. So and that was a while ago. So I'll hold on to shit. But
are we still holding on to Islam too?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I won't ever like them fucking Dagestani wrestlers, bro. Fucked a lot of them. Grow a mustache, you weakos.
Yeah. And learn to strike.
Yeah.
Stay on your feet.
Yeah.
No one wants to see that shit.
Oh, I can't say that. He knocked Volk out. God damn it.
But
Anyway. But I think Max, if he wants to stand and box, like his boxing's obviously impressive, but if he wants to stand and box with Max, I think Max might get him just on range.
On the range and the reach, and we've seen Max do his best work against some smaller boxers or whatnot, but I think Ilya's also got the threat of the takedown, and he's got the wrestling background too. And, you know, if there was, I guess, any lack of anything in Ilya Topuria, it would be his striking, although he did knock out, Alex, but prior to that, we hadn't seen probably enough through his striking to know if he was legit or not. But after seeing him do what he did to Volk, after seeing some of this training footage, I'm just like, man, I think this guy's going to be at the top for quite a while.
You jumping on the Ilya train now?
Oh, I think I'm going to have to, bro. I do rate his style.
If you don't do it now, because you're already behind.
Yeah.
Because you're jumping on after he gets the belt.
Yeah.
So you have to do it now before the Max fight, or then you're just one of those like.
I probably would have been closer to him had he not have been fighting Volk as well. So he's always been on the radar, but I didn't think he was as good as what he's proven to be in the octagon.
Yeah,
and then doing that, like I said, just seeing this training footage just looks like he's evolved that lot more. And I really think that the confidence that he's got from the Volk fight is going to be showing through over the next couple of years as well, which is some of the most dangerous fighters.
Ilya's a great fighter, but what I want to know is when was Max's last loss and who was it against?
Volk.
And
Ilya
Ilya.
knocked out Volk. Ah, sorry, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one.
And obviously, we just seen what Max did to fucking Justin Gaethje. So
Yeah.
Yep. Max can hang in there with
I'll
the
tell
best.
you what, if Max can stay on the outside, he's got a half a chance.
that's what I think. That's what I think he's going to do. I think
Yeah.
and he's going to use a lot of leg kicks.
Yeah.
Use that length that he's got.
Yeah. But Ilya he's an all rounder, man. Like he's got so many weapons. He'll be very hard to beat. I hope Max wins because I don't like Ilya.
We just spoke about
Yeah.
that as well.
Did
you
ya?
don't
Yeah,
need to
we got it.
justify
We
it.
got
it.
We know why.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did.
Still recovering.
Fuck that guy. But anyway, yeah, I hope Max wins, man.
Yeah,
It'd be nice to see Ilya just put in his fucking place, man.
100.
And I actually wouldn't mind seeing Max with the belt back, and then Volk come in for number 4 and win it again. So
Well, it'd be pretty red hot to see somebody. So because Max lost to Volk, and then he beats the guy who beat Volk, right? Like that's
That's MMA,
that's
bro.
that's that middleweight shit. You
Yeah.
know, it's like it's going around. You
Yeah.
know, like I really like to see that. But now, obviously, Duplessis has fucking defended his title, which is pretty cool as well. But I'd like to see Volk get it back, maybe one more time.
just beat Max again, get the belt back, and then fucking put the gloves
Put it
down.
down.
Volk.
Put him down. Yeah, I agree.
Retire a champ.
Yeah,
And you beat one of the greatest
Prove
one of the proven Hall of Famer 4 times.
yeah.
Well, we've seen also in the bantamweight division, Merab Devashvili, he's obviously got a fight coming up against Sugar Sean. He injured his eye. He cut his eye open. I believe it was in the ice. He tried to dive. Oh, no, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
No,
he
I
tried to
think
dive
this
through
is
an
only-
ice hole.
I think this is only sparring, wasn't it? Where he got that little cut in his eyebrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but again, he had to get stitches, and he takes a video of himself doing pulling out the stitches with his own. I guess you can't even call them scissors. What are those? They're fucking
No,
like
they're
hacksaws.
they're the scissors you use for strapping tape.
Yes.
They're like they're like the medical scissors
Yep.
where you can put them on your skin and
Yeah.
Put it
cut
this
up.
way: they ain't removing stitch scissors. Like, you know what I mean? Like these things are beat up. They're rusty. They're crusty.
What's your opinions on Merab? Like not as a fighter, right? We know what you think about that.
Yeah, he's
Well,
a
actually, no.
nutcase, dude.
Well, for those who are maybe listening for the first time, what do you think about Merab as a fighter?
Yeah, Merab is the fighter. He's got that, I guess, that Dagestani style where he does quite a bit of smothering, a lot of offense, not too much defense, which against the guy like Sugar Sean, I think is going to be quite dangerous. However, he does seem to nullify a lot of the opponents that he faces because he puts on so much pressure and go forward pace. And I think he even beat Cheeto Vera in his last outing. And again, to do it against a guy like that who counter strikes and waits for his opportunities at such the high level that he does as well. Very impressive. However, yeah, the antics outside of the octagon when he's posting these types of videos. I saw him the other day running up a tree and climbing to the top of the tree and just screaming out. And it's
Top tier.
no wonder this guy's got that many injuries and cut open eyes. And
Yeah, I've
I
seen
saw
a
it-
few things where I was like, is this guy taking this shit serious? Because he could easily fuck himself up doing this dumb shit.
have you guys seen where he tries to dive through an ice sort of
wasn't
I
like a
think that's-
frozen pool or
a
something.
frozen
I
lake?
think that's
It's a
the one I
frozen
saw.
lake, bro. It's a frozen
Yeah.
lake, and he cracks his head open because he can't smash. He goes to like staple into it and just face plants, bro, and just cracks his head
But I
open.
think the
he
war-
does get it. He cracks it, but he also cracks his fucking head.
Outside of fighting, I think the war that him and Sean have,
War of Words.
yeah, war of words
And the videos.
and the videos and shit. Like
Yeah.
that's top tier shit.
To me,
I
It's
love
almost
that.
It's almost WWE.
Yeah, it's so close, man. It's like
Yeah.
on the cusp of just being outrageous, but I love it.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
I think I love that shit too. Because he grabbed was it Sugar's jacket
Yes.
after
Yeah.
Sterling got the belt back, and he was wearing his fucking beat it jacket.
Yeah. He's my MJ one.
Yeah,
And then he ended up just wearing it the whole night.
Yeah.
So good. Speaking of the fights, boys, as well, we've also got tonight Nikita Zoo I'm going to butcher the surname that he's fighting, but he's obviously fighting tonight. The main card for main event. We've also got our local Jazzy Pa.
I read it.
Oh no, I don't even have it.
I don't know. It's like Mozadia.
That's funny that you said butcher it.
Yeah, because Nikita
Nikita is the butcher.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it's like Muzier or something like. I haven't seen much about old mate who he's fighting.
Do you ever these cards?
Yeah, but also that's what I was about to say. It's like the usual no limit thing, right?
Yeah. Put a zoo on it
Put a zoo on
and
it,
sell it for way too much.
sell it. Zoo wins.
Yeah. And what's who's the other wanker that's on there?
Is Zarafa fighting?
Zarafa, that's it.
Oh man, he is.
Right,
a
so
wanker.
I seen the main event thing this afternoon. Like I was watching me little crime docos, and it popped up with an ad for it, and it's like Tim Tszyu versus fucking whatever his name is, and then it's got underneath it in like smaller text with Michael Zarafa. It's like it's not with him; he's fighting on the fight before it. Like that's how unimportant.
Zarafa is a fucking. Oh man,
Do you reckon he's regretting all that fuck around with shit with Tim?
yeah, 100%, bro.
Because now he's stuck here and Tim's
Yeah.
fighting for a title again.
Tim's
and-
moving up, bro. He was an idiot.
yeah, he should have just. He's just a fucking flop. That bloke,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Zarafa at all.
just a flop. But
But
hey,
what's that? What do you say? Every time he talks, I talk.
what?
What'd you say? Oh, Jazzy Pa. Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, she's coming up. Hey,
I had
she's
no
fighting.
idea. I thought he was
on-
just making noises then.
Yeah, I was like, I was like,
what?
bro, he's saying some Kiwi shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand what he's
Jeff
saying.
Fano. All right, that's
Yeah.
going to do us for the zoo fight. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He lost.
No, I was just gonna say she's an animal. Jazzy Pa. I think she won't lose against anyone ever.
I hope she
I
doesn't.
have that feeling.
And I guess for all of our listeners, this is going to get pushed out tomorrow. So we'll see the results of that. But yeah, hope you guys tune in and show your support as well. The last bit that we've got tonight, boys, is just to catch up with Georgie on Friday. But we've already sort of spoken about that. But is there anything else that you sort of want to attach to that as well, Jace?
Nah, pretty
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, probably give it a good rundown after next week's potty, I think.
Cool. All righty. We're going to move on to your mates' yarns and takes.
Now, have you found all of them, Ben?
I think so. Okay. I'm going to refresh the page.
We're gonna have a scroll.
Unless we get any.
We may have a backlog. Well, we do definitely have a backlog.
We've got a couple
we?
of backlogs.
Yeah.
I'm
There's one from Reed from like 2 weeks ago.
We're gonna hear from Timmy Price first.
Before you start,
yep.
can I please get a beer?
Jace.
Nah, I'm sweet.
Can
bro.
I get myself a brouhaha?
Of course, bro.
Speaking of Georgie,
All right.
2 days, George.
Timmy Price is first up for our mates Yarns and Takes. Thanks for sending this one in, bro. It is a couple of minutes, so hope
Is this
it's good.
from how long ago?
2 weeks maybe?
Pricey here. I thought I'd give a little yarn for you this week, something a bit different. Brad mentioned in the podcast last week the fucking talking about Arnie Schwarzenegger. He mentioned him there with the LA Olympics coming up, that he might be involved. Anyway, it just triggered a little memory of an Arnie Schwarzenegger story I got from 2018. I went to fucking America. It was my 40th birthday. The fucking missus treated me to a trip of a lifetime.
Old cunt.
Fucking unbelievable, actually. But as part of that, through a little connection I had, I was able to get a tour through San Quentin Prison in California. Fucking thousands of inmates at this prison, like has a death row, fully operational prison, like pretty mad experience. A lot of hoops to jump through to go through, but it was fucking pretty good. Anyway, the bloke that was touring us through, I'll never forget, his fucking name's Randy, typical American fucking name.
Randy.
Anyway, going through and he's explaining some of the history of the place. A lot of bad shit's happened there, you know, fucking Johnny Cash back in the day, done a fucking concert there and stuff, pretty famous prison. Anyway, he's explaining like some of the history, and he's explaining that each governor of California had their own special fucking carved chair made for their office. And anyway, when they finish their term in office, the chair gets placed at San Quentin Prison. So all the governors of California, every chair there is on display in this room, but the only governor's chair who's not on display is Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, of course, we asked Randy, why is Arnie's chair not there? So he started to explain that Arnie wasn't very well liked by all the prison officers at San Quentin because Arnie started privatising prisons, which cost jobs and staffing levels and whatnot. But as part of that, it come out that he'd awarded the contracts to companies that he had shares in. Pretty bad, apparently. So what was happening on these chairs on display, his chair was on display, but then they had to pull it from the display because the fucking officers, the day shift got sick of coming in, and the fucking night and afternoon shift and whatnot had literally shit on this chair. So they had to remove it from display because they're sick of fucking cleaning it. So, little fact for you. Every California governor's, except Arnie's chair, is on display at San Quentin Prison. I think you might find that interesting.
That is something I've never heard before.
Dude, that's an elite yarn.
That's something I have never heard before, but
Yeah.
I'm glad I've heard it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck
thanks,
yeah,
Pricey.
Thank you, sir.
Legend. We've got another sort of 5-second clip from him as well. It might be because we missed it the original time that we played it.
Them officers are obviously staunch union men, Jason.
I bet they fucking
You
are.
got any opinions on the union, Jason?
Oh, mate, they had their fucking cult meeting there yesterday in Brisbane.
It's the CFMEU.
Is
Yeah.
that, yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of that in the media. I'm completely out of the realm, but I saw as the CFMEU boss or former boss got a
That's the Victoria. It's the Victorian
regrets
dude.
tattoo.
but-
He got a sweet tat. Yeah.
No, it's not no regrets. It says
No,
God forgives. The CFMEU does not.
Yeah. Staunch, bro.
Yeah, that's
Staunch.
considering you're not even a part of it anymore.
That's pretty fucking staunch.
That's.
I think they forced him to get it. He didn't want to. They forced him.
Yeah, he looks like he's just taking the pain. It's actually there's a gun pointed behind him from behind the camera.
100%.
Yeah.
Or a dick.
Now we've been asked specifically not to talk about poo talk and shit talk, but have you guys ever shat on a chair on purpose or shat somewhere on purpose?
I've shit my pants.
intentionally.
I've shit my pants in a chair. Wasn't on purpose.
Oh,
though.
that's all right.
It was when I
I
found.
think we've all done that every now and then.
Well,
No,
I was.
cough.
It was in my boxers, bro. Found out I was allergic.
Boxes
to,
do it, bro.
Well, I found out I was allergic to this cereal. Been eating it all week.
fucking cereal.
Sitting there eating this cereal again. I'm 10 years old.
Can you tell me what cereal it was?
They don't make it anymore, but it was called corn pops. They're like yellow balls with like a caramel coating on them.
It sounds like it'll make you shit.
No, so I shit myself, right? I fart and
Little
shit.
corns,
The corn pops out your ass.
Bro. Bro, it did. I shit and I just grab my pants and I twist them as this tight and I just waddle to the toilet, bro. Go to dump it in there and it still gets on the floor.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Mummy, I ate corn pops again.
Bro, this was literally when they just come out too. So it's not like anyone knew there was no diarrhea warning on the box. That's exactly all they gave you. Like
Hold on. How much corn pops were you eating, bro?
no, just a bowl for breakfast before school. Like wasn't even going to town on them.
Enough to make the corn pop.
Oh, yeah. Nearly popped the stitches on my boxes, bro. It was that bad.
Have you ever shat anywhere intentionally?
Oh, yeah. A few times.
Where?
Out in the bush, working in the mines.
Oh yeah, I get that.
I've got a story.
Oh, I knew we'd have one from you,
Yeah.
mate.
Sorry,
The girls.
work mum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her work mum. I called her. She yelled at me actually. I mentioned something the other week, and I said, "Yeah, a listener," and she yelled at me. So it's work mum. So that's her podcast name now. Work mum.
right.
Shout out to you. She listens every week. She's a great supporter.
She's a great mum.
Don't listen to this story though.
Skip it a couple of minutes.
Australia Day. Let's go back. Maybe 6 years. I'm gonna say 6.
Oh, okay.
7 years.
Yeah, Brad was 30.
I was.
What's Australia Day?
Hey. Oh, sorry. Back then it was called Australia Day. It's called Invasion Day now.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
But sorry, guys.
Aiden will love that.
Yeah. I had a big day with the boys, with my brother-in-law and everyone. And anyway, we had some supplements throughout the day, some pretty hectic supplements. Shout out to you, Bailey. And I ended up in Jacob's Well. I was in Jacob's Well, and somebody, and I don't know why I went down there, but I ran into somebody who I know from Tweed, and he had a cast net, and I was like, oh, dude, I can cast a cast net. And anyway, I was like standing in the middle of this field, like casting this cast net, perfect circles, by the way. If anyone ever wants cast net lessons, I'm the man. Especially when I'm banged up. I was banged up too, real bad. Anyway, cast net lessons finished, and we hop in a taxi to go home. And I don't know why I do this, but every time I'm fucked up, I tell the taxi to stop before we get to where we're going. And I'm going to get out and I'm going to walk the rest of the way.
Got to get your steps up.
Yeah, I don't know why I do it. Like, I wish I didn't, but I do. And I've jumped out of the taxi, and like the boys are like, well, we're not going to let you walk by yourself because you're obviously fucked. And anyway, I've hopped out, and all the boys jump out with me, and then I was like, hold on, I have to go do a shit. And they're like, well, dude, we're like in the middle of suburbia. You can't just shit anywhere. And there was like this little like corner, like forest. And anyway, I'm like, there's a forest right here. And I've wandered into the forest, and I'm like back to the tree, you know. I've got me back against the tree, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm like almost finished. I'm ripping leaves and stuff, you know. And and I look up, and I didn't realize, but like 20 meters away in this forest is just somebody's house. And because it's like a massive night, it's like 6 a.m. and there's literally like just some dude in his kitchen looking out straight out at me, like washing his dishes after his breakfast. Dude. And I was like, just thumbs up, like, cheers, mate.
He's looking at you like, this is not a forest, mate.
Yeah, but that was my shit on purpose story.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Sorry, work mum.
All right, we're going to move. That was Brad's story. We're going to move on to Brad's brother. He sent this one in last week. Here we go.
Yeah, so
Brace
anyway,
yourselves.
I told her, you can't stick your finger in there without spitting on
Oh,
it.
wait.
Otherwise,
Maybe I missed one.
There you go. And sorry about the rant earlier, Benny. Love you, brother.
Did I miss one? All right, sorry. I'm going to go back one more. Here he goes.
He's not going to be happy.
He's not.
Oh, you motherfucker. I'm fucking come for you, Benny. 2 weeks in a row, brother. You're fucking
3.
stitching me up. I'm fucking hunting you down, and I'm taking your fucking scooter, cunt. In ya, hanging out ya.
I think we heard that one.
That was last week.
Yeah, it probably was, but it's even just
good.
Hey, it's me again. Sorry about the rant earlier, Benny. Love you, brother. Hey, if you need the fourth wheel for the Alpha Blokes boxing, I would fucking love to put the gloves on again and piece some cunt up.
I think we heard this one.
This was last week.
Let's
too.
get into it. In ya, hanging at ya.
Hanging out you, bros.
All right, this is the one from
Yeah,
this
so
week.
anyway, I told her, you can't stick your finger in there without spitting on it first, otherwise it's going to flop around and bounce off the side. Oh, fuck, we're recording here. Hey, it's me. It's the Black Hobbit, your favourite, your local.
Got him.
Footy finals coming up, red hot. I'm keen as fuck for it. Oh, just don't know who's going to win. It's going to be a tight one. I mean, Jason's obviously really fucking biased, so you can't put it past who he's thinking. Quick plug. I've got a full drive trip coming up on Saturday. If any fellas or ladies want to come out, it's out to Noan Hills Full Drive Park, 40 minutes from Warwick.
Jason's
couple of fellas
hometown.
are going out there with our 4 drives. You can drive out there with a car, and if you want, you can jump in to big old Nigel or the other Forbies.
I'll ride my moped down.
Going to be leaving Coomera BP at 6 a.m. Be there, be square. Anyway, in ya, hanging out ya.
Right.
Aiden-
How's this, right?
He's so fucking excited for finals. I've never met a bloke more excited to bow out in 2 games. Like in 3 years in a row, Aiden, suck me off.
Yeah, Sharks are no good at finals. They had
No.
one good year. I'll tell you what, if they win the first round, I'll put them up there.
Is Nico back before finals?
Yeah, he's back this week.
Is he? Did he get named?
That's why they're going to lose. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's why they're going to lose.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. Anyway, Aiden's invited me on this fucking trip, right? He's rang me up. I'm like, oh no, he didn't ring me up. We were just texting. Anyway, he's like, yeah. He's like making it sound amazing and everything. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, that sounds great, man. You know, but I'll have to bring my kids. He's like, yeah, all good, man. Like we'll all be there. Blah, blah. Anyway, and then I was like, hold on, where is this Genoan Hills? He says, 30, 40 minutes away from Warwick. I was like, dude, I'm not fucking taking 4 kids out to fucking Warwick.
Heard the shit that they get up to down there.
Oh, bro.
I was actually keen to go, but because it's Father's Day, I was on Sunday. I was like, no, I got prior commitments on Sunday.
Brad forgot about that. That you can forget about that though because it's your day.
Dude,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll go by myself. That'll be a great fucking Father's Day present.
You know what I want for Father's Day? They have nothing to do with all of you cunts.
I want the serenity of Genoan Hills.
Yeah, Genoan Hills.
Love you,
all the way.
babe, but later, bolt.
But no, I know that on Sunday Anna's taken the day off, so she must have something planned. So I bet
Imagine
not.
if she just, what would you do if she just took the kids and said, now you got a new TV, and she just says, play Xbox all day, babe.
I'd be pretty pumped.
Anna, listen to the
No,
podcast
actually-
before Sunday.
No, I wouldn't be pumped with playing
Easy.
Xbox all day, bro. I'd be pumped.
Okay, and she brings you a carton of OP rum as well.
Okay, if she brought a carton of OP rum and said, Brad, I'm going to drive you wherever you want to go today. And you can just drink this carton for the entire day. We can go to the beach, go fishing, whatever, you know. Mate, that's like the ultimate day shit.
I was going to say, is that your ultimate Father's Day? What is that?
No, I want to see the kids on Father's Day because they've always like made me something.
Do you
Like
do
in
you
the-
get the old pasta frames still? Do they still do that shit?
No, they stopped. Although Kobe's about to go into primary school, so they'll probably start again.
Is that still like a do you remember doing those like the
Yeah, the-
macaroni and
macaroni
on cardboard and then
necklace, bro.
spray painting it gold?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you put a photo of yourself at kindy. You're like, it's like the worst picture you've ever taken.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, I've still got them all, bro. Too. Like I fucking collect that shit.
I don't think my dad does.
What does your dad collect?
Everything except that.
Yeah, just not memory and everything except memories with these kids.
I love you, Dad.
Love you, love you,
Pretty
Dad.
sure he listens to the pod, just doesn't tell me about it
Yeah, surely.
because he loves me so much. All right, we're going to move on to the next,
Jesus
one
Christ.
from Reed. This was a couple of weeks back, so apologise if I'm out of date, but hopefully it's not too irrelevant. And we got a couple from the bro.
All right, a couple quick ones here. First one, Benny, what'd you lift in the deadlift comp? Tell me you put your big boy pants on, or actually tell me you did it in the budgies, for Christ's sake.
Oh, that would have been fucking all time.
Yeah.
Doing the deadlifts and the budgies. Mate, I got 140. I know that I was messaging a little bit earlier. I was going for the 150. I attempted it, to say the least. Funny story with that one. There was a 16-year-old kid in front of me. He was probably 14, just lying on the on the things. And I'm probably lying out of my teeth right now. But he was up before me, and because we were all in the same sort of a similar starting weight, he lifted 140 at the same time that I did, and then I overheard him talking to his trainer sort of saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to go for 150. So on my last lift, I went straight over to the people. I said, give me 150, because there ain't no fucking way that I am, that this little, I didn't say that, but there's no way that this 16-year-old kid's lifting more than me. Anyway, he gets out and he does his fucking lift. And he nails it. He executes it perfectly. And I'm like, all right, sweet, that's me. Boom, go up for the 150. Boom, get like a quarter of the way up. I'm like, oh, nah. It starts going back down, and
We're shaking.
in the little bit too much. And in the rules of powerlifting, as soon as that bar starts coming down, it's deemed a no lift. And I felt that going, so it was all over.
Oh, you can't.
But then I looked back.
Readjust.
Then
sort of thing.
then I looked back at the stats sheet, and the bro lifted 145. And I was like, you motherfucker. I could have easily... It didn't matter what I was doing for my second lift at the end of the day.
Oh,
If-
so he
had
was.
I-
So you could have went 146, or do you have to go 5 kilo increments?
No, I just needed to go. Yeah, I couldn't lift less than the bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm not going to go 145 on my last rep, but on my last
So he
set because
stitched you up, bro. He played
he
you.
played me like a
played
fucking
you
like
like
a
a fiddle.
ukulele, bro.
What, did you say fiddle?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said ukulele.
Island,
Oh, you know what's a great-
Islander shit, bro.
Yeah, you know it's a great ukulele
shit.
song, actually.
Fob shit.
Wait,
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, the big Hawaiian fella.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Trying to say his name.
Yeah, I know.
He's got a great name.
He's
It's
got
about 20 letters
Can you get
long.
it up? I'll say
20.
it.
There's about
I'll
80.
say it.
There's about 86 letters in it.
I can
bro.
say it if you get
His
it.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Oh, do you know that place at right at Rotorua, Ben? And it's got like 36 letters in the name.
Right or wrong.
Oh, I've seen it on TikTok before.
Right,
I've never been there.
A mate that me and Brad used to work with, Moses. He can say it. I sent it to him on Snapchat like this, and he literally sent it back to me like perfectly.
Israel, no.
Israel Kamakawiwa Ole. Yeah,
Kama
Kamakawiwa
kama
Ole.
kama.
Sounds a bit different after a few brouhahas.
It's a great song though.
It is
love that
all
song.
time.
Like if I want to just chill and just feel good about my life.
Yeah,
bro,
sit outside,
Put it on, right?
ciggy or a vape or something like that, and
Yeah,
a,
beer,
a
rum.
little whiskey or a little rum. Oof.
Bit of sun, bro, a bit of RV sun. Put that on.
Oh, any day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, big shout out to Reed for sending that one in. And he actually sent me his stats. He's probably not even going to want me to say it out.
Yeah,
but
read them out.
he was 73 kilos and he did he did 217 kilo deadlift. So absolutely shat all over mine. So 217.
That's fuck all,
like that's,
really.
Yeah. When
No,
are we
bro,
going to the
that
gym?
is-
When are we going to the gym, Ben? I want to have a crack. 'Cause I feel
Hold up. 217 and a half kilos, bro. For a 73 kilo
I know
guy.
Reed. He's a weakling.
Nah, bro, he's a fucking unit.
Nah.
He's got to be. And even if not, he's
He
got
goes
he's
to
got a bit
he-
of mana.
No,
He
he
goes
goes,
for
he goes to
Souths, bro.
South, bro.
Yeah, well, that
And he's only
drops.
got a beard. He's only got a beard because he's got no chin.
And he's got legs as big as a pencil.
He did a 105
Shoulders
kilo,
like a brown snake.
105 bench press, 105 kilo bench press,
Yeah.
and a 170 kilo squat. There's some big numbers there.
He
He's,
got- I
he's a
know.
big
That's
boy.
impressive.
He's solid.
I know he can squat good. And he's 45-degree leg press, bro. He does like, I swear it's high 200s.
Unit. So, massive shout out to the bro Reed. He's got a second voicemail for us as well, boys. So we'll listen to that first.
Second, all this whingy bullshit about Penrith not playing the ball properly. Watched bits and pieces of every game this round, and Tigers South game South got tackled on the fifth tackle. Tigers played the ball, first proper play the ball I've seen this round. I hate Penrith too. Well, they suck dick, but come on, fair
Agreed.
game. Everyone does it.
We don't suck
Yeah.
dick, mate. You guys just show intercept, so shut the fuck up.
Me and Benny, I think you were in the pisser, Jason. Me and Benny were saying like, what's this week's flavour for the refs? Like, what are they gonna pick on?
Yeah, interesting.
We both agreed on play the ball. What was the?
I don't
other
think play the
thing?
ball because did you notice any? Like I even noticed.
Yeah, short. Doing the dropout with the ball over the line.
I even noticed Penrith doing full play the balls today. This last game just gone. So, but I don't know. I feel like the old disruptor's about to make a comeback. It's been quiet.
Yeah. Oh,
There was
no,
one on the
it
week.
did,
There was
yeah.
one on the week. One on the weekend, but it's
Yeah.
been quiet for about I don't know 5 or so weeks.
What were the disruptor was one of the new rules for this year?
Yeah.
And was that the only new rule this year?
No, and the short dropout rule, so you don't get
No,
awarded
yeah.
for pressure.
Yeah.
It's because Penrith did it the best.
that's
and
not
they
like
want
a,
us to win again.
Yeah. So Penrith rules.
It's like the Jordan rules, you know. Any way to stop the goat.
Well, to stop the goat, all you have to do is fucking hurt his fucking shoulder. Apparently.
Shut the fuck up, man. It's fucking way too fucking soon, bro.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
I'm
yeah.
about to fucking.
Yeah,
I'm
I-
about to leave.
I thought you were gonna fucking start swinging.
Oh, bro. Fucking got a nerve, eh? I was like, fucking.
Well, you should be thankful because I called him the goat,
Yeah.
and then I said, "All you
Surely
have to do is hit
he's
his
surely
shoulder."
got to be the goat of this generation.
I don't know. Not yet. Not
Who's
yet.
better right now?
Just not yet.
Okay.
A generation goes for 20 years.
Is it?
I think so.
Is that generational?
Isn't it 10? Or is it 15? Somewhere in the middle.
It's either 20 or it's not. That's all I know.
Okay.
Alrighty, boys. That's going to bring us to our bit of a recap. But
Don't we have one on Instagram?
that was Reed.
Oh, really?
However, I did want to almost finish off with one of our clips of the week. So back to our social media. It was posted on TikTok. It's done over close to 15,000 views, but it's got a lot of interactions in and around the comments section, and specifically around Jason's take on the Pukana.
This is why this guy's showing it, because
No, I'm going to do a video, a clip of the week, each week. And again, you guys can find that.
just happens to start with this one.
Yep. So you guys can find that.
Where's the one where you got called an unhinged goose?
Oh, that was yonks ago,
Yeah,
bro.
why don't we go with that one?
They're giving me so many praises for that Pukana at the moment, bro. I'm feeding my ego. I love it. So make sure that you go over
Feed it, Benny.
to our TikTok and check out the comment section on there. There is some really good comments surrounding Jason's take on the Pukana.
3 little words get you fucking moldies all worked up. Me?
Hey, mate,
Sensitive, eh?
yeah, you better fucking tiptoe, G. The whano's coming after
Hey,
you, bro.
I ain't cooking you no fucking eggs.
You will be soon after the Pukana, G.
Nah, I'll just Uncle Bully the lot of you.
Oh Jesus! You've lost the Mozzie.
I can't have
tag.
lost. I've
You've
lost
the
it.
Mozzie tag.
Oh, fuck, I'll take that. It's taken fucking 12 years.
Our backup clip of the week as well was Critter going over for his try against the New Zealand Warriors as well. A little bit controversial, but anything Critter absolutely goes off over on the TikTok as well.
Always.
Boys, before we completely wrap this one up, is there anything else that you guys want to mention? Give any shout outs or...
As usual, I've got some shout outs for the Blamble Jets. My eldest boy won his semi-final. Gets the week off, straight into the grand final. Shout out to the Blamble Jets under 12s team.
Uploaded some edits as well
Up
to
the
your
Jets.
page.
Did you see that?
Yeah, bruh. Looking good.
Yeah, and Trace, he played his last bit of footy for the year for before and half time of the state league game. Absolutely smashed it as
Snapping
usual
blokes.
with his tackling. Absolute animal.
Is he still PCMing?
Yeah, dude. Oh, not on the weekend, bro. I think he was just more interested in
Folding blokes.
Yeah, because when he
Kane
plays
Evans.
at like before and halftime of these state league games, I told him, I was like, "There's Titans players here. There's Hasler, the coach. He's here. Everybody's watching these at halftime. Like you're the halftime entertainment."
Nice.
I said, if you smash kids, you'll get recognised and they might even sign you.
Nice.
And so he goes hard, bro, like the hardest he can.
Did you get? Did you hang on? Did you get the Kane Evans reference then?
Yeah,
No, I didn't
this
even
is what
hear.
I was going to
I
dribble
didn't
on
hear.
with. So,
No, 'cause
so there's
Benny
actually
laughed
rumors.
and you didn't.
There's rumors to say that there's footage of you in the corner wrapping your son's hands, writing "Fold some cunt."
Yeah. Imagine Tracer going out with a little tiny strapping that says "fold some cunt."
And then on the other hand, it says "I love my dad."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know they do like Critter and that do the cross, and then they have like it's just got
Dad.
Brad like Togo written on it. Nice.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even get the Kane Evans, sorry.
Yeah.
He'll be there one day, bro. You'll be writing it on for him.
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be good.
Jason, any little shout outs, mate? Any last dribble?
Nah, just a shout out to Brewhahas.
Yeah.
They're so much better, honestly. I fucking enjoy. I get more excited coming here to drink the beers than I do to talk to you cunts. That's how good the beers are.
Well, even in saying that as well, we leave them. I think you've also been aware of this, that you don't leave too many at my house because, and I'm not an alcoholic.
But it's hard not to drink and watch
Bro,
footy.
that's exactly right. And not even in saying that, like on a normal day,
Yeah.
it's just so tempting when they're there. So every time you leave them at my house, I end up tending to have one or two extras while you guys aren't here.
Dude, if I mowed
We
the
run out of them.
If I mowed the yard and then had one of
Yeah.
these to sit down with, that's
See-
like a perfect art, like a little.
See, that's how I edit the podcast. I sit down with a brouhaha and it makes it worth it. Without it, it's a slug, bro.
Yeah.
So-
That's that's acceptable. That's brouhaha tax.
Yeah. So again, a massive shout out to the bros, and you'll see some stuff coming from both of us over the next couple of weeks. So ensure to make sure that you follow them and following us across all social media pages. We'll wait for Trad to get back before we completely wrap this up properly. There we go. I guess I always say later, Bolt, but today I want to say go get your prostates checked. Go have those awkward conversations around, I guess, some awkward shit if anything's going on, because there needs to be some more normalization around it. And no, I don't have testicular cancer or anything like that. But if I did ever, I would want to be able to at least share it with you guys and your mates and stuff like that, so you can all get through it together. But that would be my send off message.
Good on you, Benny. That's actually a great message, but it was quite sexist. I'll shout out to Pap Smears.
Why would you get a Pap smear?
To make sure you don't have cervical cancer.
That is true.
That is a true as it gets, mate.
Yeah, shout out to the ladies who are getting Pap Smears.
Yeah, if you need a doctor.
And mammograms as well.
Mammograms as well. Big
Apparently
one. Breast
they
cancer.
hurt
Breast
'cause
cancer.
they like squish your tit.
Yeah.
But
Breast
yeah.
cancer kills more women
Yes.
than anything else in Australia.
That's right. Yeah.
And actually, I'm due to get a skin cancer check this week, so go and get your skin checked.
Good luck,
especially when
mate.
you're getting older.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've got all the messages.
So we've got all the
Hey.
cancers.
Even in saying that, I don't think I've ever, I would like to think that I have never needed to, but I haven't gone and got a skin check, so
Well, you
that might
should,
be
they're
on the
free.
agenda. Yeah.
So head
and
out,
I can check your prostate if you want.
Oh, you've already done that multiple times.
and I can check you for testicular cancer.
Can never be too sure though.
And proud of you due for a mammogram. Sorry. Yeah. And the great messages we just had all just got ruined in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. On a
Sweet.
serious note, later, Bolt.
Oh fuck! I thought you just grabbed his leg.
Bye.
Go on.
Daddy.